You've got less than an hour until today's Live America's RAD Cast begins, right here. Ready to be watched or heard right here at theradnetwork.com.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What is it?
Great.
Very important.
Crinkles.
Very important.
Oh, good.
Very important. Because we got this email to radcast at theradnetwork.com. It's from Dante.
Dante. How's his Inferno
Takes us
going?
to it, last week. Very good, Kyle. Takes us to last week when we started the show.
I didn't
8675309.
touch anything. I don't know.
Anywho. Thank you.
Dante. Thanks, Dante.
Yeah,
Dante,
Whatever.
yes.
Let's
We
have
got
a
some
charade
energy
on.
early. I like it.
It
Early
is
this morning.
Tuesday morning, July 21st. Every day is a day. Boy, did today's list suck. Like, I'm looking at National Belgium, I don't know, something awareness.
Waffles?
I mean, all this stuff I don't even want to mention because it's stupid. And people are like, what's that? I don't know. It's stupid. But I found one thing, a good thing. Today, July 21st, is National Junk Food Day. Let's start. Let's see, I'm going to see if I can get a quick, intelligent response, so I'll go to Jeff for this one. Jeff,
Nope. I did not have one ready.
Good luck.
You don't
What
sure you don't
would
want a
you-
sarcastic one?
how would you describe junk food? What's junk food to you, Jeff?
Fast food usually, like McDonald's, Taco Bell, Carl's Jr. All those ones we would all probably understand. I think that's junk food, and then sweets. I do that a lot. I did those sweet and sour taffies last night. I ate like one this big. I would say that's junk food. Yeah.
So really, it was 3 inches long because Jeff.
Goodness.
No, it was not.
That's a lot of candy.
So it was about a foot.
So you named fast food and then sweets. So these are types of junk food, categories of junk food.
Yeah.
What about pizzas? Pizza junk food.
Yeah, I would say so.
What if it's really healthy pizza? What if it's like thin crust and it's got some healthy alternative, like light sauce that's not going to be full of calories?
I would say that's probably like just less calories than like what I would consider what we would call healthy, right? Healthy is like a
Cheese,
salad
bread.
and stuff like that. But if you're
if it
putting
was all
like
organic?
dough and cheese, and even if it's organic, it's still going to be like a high calorie meal, which is going to be a little. Yeah.
What's organic have to do with it?
I don't.
Well, like I'm saying, you go to the hills of Italy and you got Grandma
There we go.
Italiano
Nona.
here baking pizzas in her brick oven that she's had for 100 years. It's
Yes.
passed down generationally through her family. And she makes everything from scratch.
A
Is that
family
junk food?
Italian meal in Italy, I would not consider junk food.
see.
I'm talking
But still
about.
pasta.
Yeah,
Still
and
carb.
pizza.
He asked me pizza. I'm thinking like Round Table or Pizza Guys.
No,
or
I'm
something
thinking
It has to be a
like that,
pizza
right?
chain
No,
then.
like Little Caesars.
Sure. Yes. Fast food.
Round Table's too
Yeah.
expensive to be
Round
fast
Table's
food.
considered a restaurant. They're not
Yeah,
fast food.
They're too expensive to be fast food or junk food.
We're not talking about fast food. We're talking about junk food.
Junk.
So
I would consider junk food. He asked me the question.
Oh,
You guys
sorry.
can say
Okay,
whatever
sorry.
you want.
Sorry.
You can
That's
answer
true.
yours.
Shot
my
callers
bad.
early.
Yeah.
So there is the reason I threw it out there is there is actually no definition. The government doesn't define it. The medical industry doesn't define it. But they do agree that junk food refers to processed or ultra processed foods, high in added sugars, salts, added trans fat, low in dietary fiber, low in vitamins, low in minerals, calorie dense. So their categories are things like candy, soda, fried snacks, pastries, ice cream, fast food, etc. So
I
Jeff
wrote
had it.
gas station food.
Yeah, I mean,
That's my-
I've had
that's
to
my
debate
number
this a
one.
lot because I grew up Catholic, so we give up a lot of stuff for Lent, and a lot of years I would give up fast food. That's kind of like what I would do. Better myself, give up a little bit of the temptation. So I've always had to define what this is. And I always put like sandwiches not in like the fast food section when it comes to my Lent decision making, but it is, yeah, it's still pretty high calorie fast food.
Sure, but okay, so since it's National Junk Food Day, is
food.
a sandwich from Subway junk food?
Yes.
It can be. Oh, you get the meatball
Compared.
sub. It is the
Ooh,
turkey.
what's my
You
favorite?
get the chicken teriyaki sandwich, extra sauce.
If
That's totally
pizza
junk
is,
food.
I think that these sandwiches should be too.
The meatball.
Right, and it really doesn't ultimately come down to what you're getting on the pizza or in the sandwich, because you've got all the bread, you've got all the carbs and the doughiness, and it's still not what would be considered non-junk in your
Right.
opinion, Jeff.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about burgers? Burgers, junk food. Everything's fast food is junk, right? Everything
think
fast food
so.
junk.
Yeah.
You can get a good quality burger. That's the problem. If it's good quality, I don't consider it junk food. You go to a nice restaurant and they use really good quality beef and produce and good quality bun. I don't see how that's junk food. That's
But
good.
in a fast food.
Yeah, quality.
experience.
There's quality, and quality isn't junk food in my opinion, unless it's dessert. But even then, I don't like giving it junk food because junk just seems like you said, it's highly processed, it's manufactured, it's packaged in some way.
See, I think my definition of junk food is more like high calorie, like fast food type of stuff like that. So I do get like that the well put together, high quality meats and stuff wouldn't maybe be considered junk food. But I mean, I still kind of do a little bit because it's such a high calorie meal.
Well, and also, yeah, that's the thing. Kyle, it sounds like you're broadening, we should say, junk food beyond just calories to where it's partly presentation or ingredients kind of thing.
Exactly. If it's made with high quality ingredients, I don't want to consider it junk because it's not junk anymore. It might be unhealthy for you, and then that might be categorized as in junk food as unhealthy, but I don't like it because it's not really junk if it's good quality.
But Subway compared to Panera, different, or to a different, nicer sandwich
Panera
chain.
is going to be junk food in my opinion.
Really? Well, I'm saying, but
There's
Subway's,
a drive-through.
But their ingredients, they make the bread there, but I don't know.
I mean, for me, Kyle kind of like said it where that parallel, which is, it's kind of unhealthy, but maybe not junk food, right? But I mean,
I do love all these delineations that we have. So for Kyle, and again, we just shoot off at the mouth here. For Kyle, if it's got a drive-through, it's junk food. For D, if they make it on the spot, it's healthy. Well, what if they're making it unhealthy?
No, I said
just because they're making their bread.
Yeah, the churro
That's why
stand
Subway's
guy
not
is
healthy.
still...
The bread's oh yeah, that's not junk food.
So the junk food debate, because there is no definition, it goes on and on and on, and so so to Kyle's thing of, well, but wait, if it's good ingredients, so fried chicken. So fried chicken from KFC is junk food.
Yes.
But homemade Southern fried chicken, which has as much, if not more, fat and other gooiness to it, not junk food, because it's made with store-bought, good, wholesome, whole chicken,
And
it's homemade.
And love.
That one's a gray area for me.
made
I
with
don't
love,
know.
so,
Maybe,
no.
yeah, because if it's at a nice high-end restaurant and it's served on a fancy plate with maybe a flower on it,
Oh, so not a good old family dinner passed down for generations. That's junk, but a nice
make
restaurant.
junk food at home, but I don't
Oh,
know.
now we're getting dicey.
This is why he brings it up. There's a gray area.
No,
That
so
was a good one.
I think I have a little bit.
Thank you. Draw a line there.
Yeah, I think I have a little defining more in the gray area. I think that what I say is unhealthy, which is a lot of this fast food place. So KFC chicken sandwich or chicken thigh is probably going to be a lot less healthier than the family made chicken from your not necessarily, but most likely I think it will be, because these are a lot of they put a lot of stuff in there that I don't think is as good for us as what we put in. Yeah. So I think junk food would be considered more fast food for me, and not the same thing. Like if you, again, like I was saying, if you make something at home that could be a little bit healthier, it takes it out of the junk. It might be a little unhealthy, but it's not junk. So
Well, you
Kyle
expanded
sold
it
me a
there.
little bit.
Yeah, no, and I like that because you expanded beyond just healthy in the traditional sense of calories and fat. You've now gone to, wait, what are they putting in? Like all the things that Dee was mocking that we can't pronounce. Those are all going into our fast food, the monosodium glutamate, that ain't in our stuff at home. No. So that would be a way to say, so now, Kyle, you said, I don't know if you said this exactly, but something like you can make junk food at home, or you can't make. Can you make junk food at home? Like if you make homemade nachos, is that junk food? But you made it at home.
Yeah, I think you can. It depends on what you use, because if you take Doritos home and you use like processed Cheese Whiz as your nachos, and then you got, I don't know,
I made
like you got your packaged chicken or something, that comes in a bag and rip it open and it's processed. You pour it on there, and then more nacho cheese. Like that's junk food. But if you're gonna take
your own junk
high quality corn tortillas, you baked your own chicken, you seasoned it well, and then you added in some nice organic shredded cheese and put that in there. Yeah. Now we're talking. That's not junk food. Those are gourmet nachos. That's not junk food. Those are gourmet nachos.
I made my own Crunch Wraps at home. Gourmet.
What?
Crunch Wrap Supreme from Taco Bell. I made my
the
own.
home style ones.
Oh, you should make them.
And they're not junk food in your opinion?
No, because everything was delicious and fresh, and crema instead of like their spray bottle, their cock bottle of sour cream. I don't know. I made delicious. Well, I meant like
I know.
caulking.
I CH.
CAULK. But yeah, I make healthy Crunchwrap Supremes. They're a lot more work. They're way more work, but they're delicious and healthy. Healthier.
Healthier.
I didn't deep
is
fry
the
it.
right, is the
I
right.
did not
Okay.
put
And
any
like
press.
you could deep fry donuts at home, and I think that's kind of junk food too.
Yeah, but it's your own oil.
Is it? It's
And your own
Wesson,
dough.
or it's something from the store.
Yeah.
Who knows? The fucking
Not
another
this gallon of.
donut shop at a bowling alley isn't using the same kind, you know.
So wait, so if you make French fries at home, that's not junk food.
That's
If you
kinda
make
junk
donuts
food,
at
yeah.
home, it's not junk food.
No, it's junk food.
Because we're presuming that where we're getting it from elsewhere is frying it in either substandard oil or oil that's been used before.
Sure.
That's how we're coming to this
In and
conclusion.
Out makes they cut their potatoes
still
as
think
like junk
French
food.
fries, no matter what, seem like they're a little on the junk food.
they're
Maybe
hand
not. They're
cut?
unhealthy. You're right. Those are just unhealthy. Now I'm falling
No,
back on my
not
own logic
frozen.
here.
Fresh, never
The
frozen.
frozen ones are junk food for sure.
There's
Then
a-
we're finding.
They're all junk. French fries are the pinnacle of junk food.
Yeah.
It's starch. They're delicious.
Yeah.
I-
But if you
this is
serve
what I
it
love
with,
about
like,
this
dark
episode.
fat,
Is that
then I feel like
people
it's
care.
not.
Dog fat. Yeah.
The fact that people get so wrapped up in this and they care. Don't call this junk food. That's what I love
hard.
about this. But I mean, my God, French fries. Come on. And then the delineation, home or out or whatever. Okay, so there's the National Junk Food Day. The idea is, this is why you had to define it. It's your guilt-free pass. I don't know why y'all need it, but today's your day to enjoy delicious snacks, fast food, desserts without
Jalapeno
any
poppers.
hesitation. There you go. There's your big day.
Already
good.
When Americans were asked to name brands that they associate with fast food, and it can be anything, because it was going to be a fun little game, but I'm like, oh, this is all over the place, because it can be brands, it can be companies, etc. National Junk Food Day, people most associate McDonald's with junk food. Second, Lay's. Third on the list, Coca-Cola,
Oh, boy.
followed by Oreo, Pizza Hut. This is like a word cloud thing. Shout out junk food.
Taco Bell.
Hershey's and
No.
Doritos. Those were the ones.
Jack in the
the
Box
top.
isn't in there. Jack in the Box is top
Seven.
for me.
Yeah, for sure.
I hear
Ooh,
Jack in the Box
Sonic
in there.
Burger.
I just think gas station. Junk food
Yeah,
and gas station.
7-Eleven home run. Junk
on
food
the
city.
on the Taco Bell thing or whatever. I'm gonna guess, or not Taco Bell. What did you bring up?
7-Eleven.
7.
Jack in the
There's
Box.
something else. Jack in the Box. That's it. I'm gonna go based on no information. The numbers game. McDonald's has what 10 times more locations. I think it's just
Yeah.
more. They say it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what do you think of when I say junk food? McDonald's.
Yeah.
I don't think they were saying it's less or more junky. It was like that
Right.
word association thing kind of thing. I mean, those
What
are all
about-
good.
Ooh,
Those are all-
Hostess Twinkies and Snowballs. Those are some good junk foods.
Yes, absolutely. So, when they went out and they surveyed Americans, what is your favorite junk food or guilty pleasure
Oh.
food? And you could only pick one. You could not pick multiple. You had to come up with your favorite. This is the other reason we had to define it. What is
Got
junk
it.
food?
Yep.
If we got pizza and junk food, are you really going to never eat pizza again in this stupid, these hypothetical questions? What's your favorite junk food or guilty pleasure food? But you can only pick one of them. Kyle, you said you got it. What is it?
Oh, it's not really just one of them. It's from one place, but it's 3 items.
That's typical Kyle fashion. So
Yes. Yeah. And probably not really in the spirit of the question, since we're looking for very broad categories of food as opposed to
As
food
well,
from a specific
here's
place.
when
in
I'm
the
feeling-
question, it said you could only pick one. In the question, it says that.
Well,
True.
when I'm eating my
True.
emotions and I'm drowning my sorrows in food and I don't want to cook and get up off my couch, I do a pizza delivery from Domino's, and I get the original crust with pepperoni, pineapple, extra cheese, and then I get 3 sides of ranch. I get an order of the buffalo wings. They have to do spicy buffalo. And then I get an order of their lava cakes. And usually, a 2-liter of Sprite. When it comes, I knock out a lava cake first before I even go to the pizza.
Okay, going hot.
And that is my my favorite junk food experience.
So, knowing how surveys work, they would have stopped listening after you said Domino's and put you down under pizza, and then walked away
Yeah.
in their mind.
But there
And
was
they didn't
wings
listen to any of
and
the story.
lava
He wanted to
cake.
paint the picture.
I really wanted lava cake to be in there and know that you can't just
Right,
gloss
but-
over that.
But as Jeff pointed out, you have to select one. So the survey guy went pizza. You got to take one.
Okay,
That's the game.
If I have to, then I'm gonna go with lava cake. God damn it, lava cake wins.
Yeah, I was about to say, did the survey not ask if he eats the lava cake first?
See,
the whole experience.
The whole story.
He's like, I light some candles, I get some dominoes, I get some lava cake.
You're painting too much of a picture there. I don't know.
They have a little hole on the side where they fill the chocolate. You just put your tongue in there first, like.
Guess we'll put that down here for Kyle. That's a goofy one. All right, D. Go to. You got to pick one fast food. Well, I'm sorry, not fast food. Sorry, favorite junk food, favorite guilty pleasure food, but you can only pick one.
So the general topic would be ice cream. But when I mean like I want whipped cream, I want marshmallow fluff, I want salted caramel, I want chocolate, I want brownie bits, I want toffee, like a fully loaded waffle cone pieces, like the most decadent.
So Are you saying like you want this all at one time?
Yes.
Yeah, you go to those frozen yogurt places.
In
and
Home
get,
Alone,
like,
when he had that like
Froyo.
sundae like bar, that's what I want. That'd be my guilty pleasure, a giant freaking sundae.
Does this waver for you? Like, do you go like? Is it always ice cream, or is it just ice cream right now?
Right now in the summer.
Right now. See, that's my thing. Because I think right now I'm ice cream too. Because I was candy, but that's taken a second place.
Yeah.
And now I seem like I've... Oh, by the way, Jeff, you're Mr. Cookies and Cream. Have you tried this? Okay. So I'm eating the what is it? Is it? It's not Bluebell. Is it Baby? But what's the one that melts?
Blue Bunny.
The soft... Blue Bunny, yeah. So it doesn't melt. It's supposed to be soft serve. But I like the flavor of it. So I'm eating the cookies and cream, and I go, okay, I'm getting the sweet. I'm getting some freshly ground salt on cookies and cream ice cream.
Yeah.
Himalayan pink salt.
Wait, you put the salt on, or are you saying it's in?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Did you try the viral one with the olive oil and the salt? That was delicious.
Olive oil and
No.
salt?
Yeah.
I did not.
On ice cream, it's
Really?
phenomenal. It was like a thing last summer, maybe 2 summers ago.
What? Why? I drink olive oil every morning.
But you put on your ice cream and the sea salt.
Why?
It's a delicious combination.
Is it?
I don't know. Maybe the oil would
Look it up. It looks. It's yeah, but yeah. I want everything.
Tell me to
on
look it up.
I call it kitchen
Bossing
sink. No,
you
not
around?
you. Absolutely not. Kyle.
Look it up, Rob.
Look it up, Kyle.
All right. So for now, D and I are in the ice cream realm of favorite junk food or guilty pleasure food, and that leaves Jeff.
So if I'm being honest, I'm gonna have to go with the most popular one, which is for me is McDonald's. So my junk food, like guilty pleasure, is like 2 McChickens, fry, and a large Sprite.
Ooh.
Yeah. And
So are McChickens fried? Are they fried?
Yeah.
The crispy.
Because they're not looking at
The
like
crispy
they're not
chicken,
looking at brand names. So they're just like Domino's. That's not on the list. They put pizza for Kyle.
Oh, gotcha.
No,
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
lava cake.
Well, I know we dumbed it down, but in the beginning,
Dumb it down. It's a whole nother category.
the minute you said Domino's, a survey taker would have said pizza and walked away.
Has
We
to be
fixed it.
Domino's
I'm
lava
just
cake.
telling
He just
you.
used it as an
So
example. Yeah.
when Jeff says
clear.
McDonald's, it's like,
Ghirardelli
does
is
the
good.
survey guy go burgers and walk away? But wait, then he says
Gotcha.
chicken.
Okay,
maybe,
then,
so he
then
comes-
if we're gonna do it that way, I would like to switch my answer.
please, by all means.
Okay, donuts, morning donuts. That's
All right.
my guilty pleasure. That category-wise is like hard for me to like eat because I'll just like want to eat them every day.
The root of all evil. The
Buttermilk.
donuts that you owe us.
I don't
He's
owe
got
you any
15 more
donuts.
days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got 15 more days.
But you wouldn't eat one donut that day. No, I don't want any donuts. When I brought donuts for everyone a couple weeks ago before our 4th of July break.
It's called discipline. It's not.
Good job.
Yeah.
Is that why you didn't eat it? Like, did you want one, Jeff, and you were disciplining yourself, or you
Man,
couldn't care less?
sometimes when it gets around like 9:30 here and I get kind of hungry, everything seems good. But no,
Came across really smug.
I
too,
came
like,
very disciplined. Like, nah, I don't want your
donuts.
whatever donuts you got.
We will give you the full results here in a moment. The when you asked your favorite junk food or guilty pleasure food, and you had to select one, overwhelmingly the most popular answer in 42 of the states was either pizza or burgers.
Pizza.
Not burger. Wait. Sorry. I correct that. Pizza or ice cream. Those were overwhelmingly the two answers in most states. California said pizza. Nevada said hamburgers and pizza. It was tied, so they can take either one that they want. The states that didn't say hamburger, Jesus, I keep saying hamburger. I'm so sorry. That didn't say either pizza or ice cream. Connecticut said hot dogs was their favorite junk food.
No, it's not like
Mississippi went with fried chicken. Again, well, in Mississippi, are you going to Popeyes or are you getting it from home? I don't know. New Mexico said hamburgers. South Dakota said chips. That's creative. Tennessee said fried chicken. Utah said candy. And Wyoming is where Jeff needs to move because they said donuts was their number one.
I don't want to move there. They probably have so many donut places.
Ice cream pizza.
Yeah. It's Wyoming, Jeff. They have more donut places than people.
Yeah,
You'll be the 17th resident. In the question, what is your favorite junk food or guilty pleasure? And you can only select one. The winner with 11%, because you can only pick one, was pizza. Just pizza is 11%, number one. Ice cream and chocolate with candy tied for second. So chocolate/candy bars second, tied with ice cream.
Yes.
Hamburgers, fried chicken, chips, and then beer. And so they started putting beer as junk food.
Dude, no, that's...
I didn't really think about that, but I would put that on the list of mine too. I would consider.
Yeah.
There's a lot of carbs. I'm gonna gain weight, so.
I'm gonna have a nice German beer with a good dinner, though.
Yeah, but my beer leads to more junk food, so. So it should be included.
Beer and pizza is a great combo too. It should be tied up there with pizza then.
Pizza's not junk food.
Tied in the top 10 with beer and chips were French fries and soda, and then rounding out candy, cookies, and donuts. I guess for Kyle, for your lava cake, I gave you pastry. That was as close as we got. They didn't have cakes, so pastry got 3%. Or you could be another. You get 1%.
I'm a real lava cake.
America's RAD Cast.
Hell is this story? I swear, some of this stuff that comes across my desk, I look at it and I go, is this really a story? And do I want Kyle to comment on it? We'll see if that makes the show. Coming up, first we have entertainment news.
Overture, curtain and lights. It's time for entertainment news.
Entertainment news brought to us by Sue Barry. That's Barry with an A, Barry. She's at SueBarry.com, Northern Nevada commercial and residential lender for over 30 years. Sue Barry at SueBarry.com. Update on the entertainment news from yesterday. I didn't have one piece of the Tom Brady puzzle, as it seems that now he wants to expand into wrestling. He's been flirting with the idea of doing a match in the WWE. And on Friday, it seemed like he was setting that up when he slapped Logan Paul at an event in New York City, which was the day after he had said something about wanting to be on the WWE. This is so embarrassing. And then what I didn't have yesterday was on Sunday at the World Cup final. And it was all very conveniently caught on really high-quality cameras at the same time. Tom Brady and Logan Paul flipped each other off.
Ooh, oh my gosh. How dare they? Give him the bird. You know, if they really want to impress me, I think Tom Brady went into the UFC and he teamed up with Joe Rogan as his trainer, maybe.
That's a different animal entirely. Yes, that would. You want to earn real credibility? Yeah, that would be it. This is. I don't know. This is just about Brady doing everything. I guess
beating the crap out of the dudes. I'm buying that TB12 all day. I think it's.
Flip each other off.
Logan Paul, big. He's just exploded in the WWE. So you got Brady targeting one of the bigs, and TMZ has confirmed what we said yesterday. They are indeed in ongoing talks with Tom Brady and the WWE for him to be a part of it. Dave Portnoy of Barstool Sports kind of summed it up appropriately yesterday, saying, "What is happening with Tom Brady post-retirement is one of the great downfalls of an icon." End quote.
Nice.
I don't know if we're that far yet, but we're close.
Yeah, we're getting. He stepped in the WWE water. You're getting there, man.
Yeah.
That's where. Come on, Ronda Rousey went there, bro. You're Tom Brady. What are you doing?
Also, I think that.
Out?
Yeah, I think that if you want someone not to take you seriously, get involved with the Paul brothers. That's like, to me, that's like exactly what I feel like.
What's he gonna do next?
It's okay. Like if he was like fighting with Triple H or something like that, I would maybe like board member to board member. I would be like, all right, maybe I like that a little bit more.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'd rather just if I'm Tom Brady's PR guy, I'd rather just stay away from the WWE. There's just certain organizations that come with such baggage from a PR standpoint that I don't understand what the value of it is. And what does he care, right? Tom Brady's got everything he wants. Maybe he just legitimately wants to wrestle.
Is he just having fun? Yeah, like, can he just say that?
Yes.
Like, I'm just goofing around because I take myself so seriously all the time. I'm just not going to for a little bit.
Goof around the boys.
Oh, yeah, maybe he just likes wearing spandex and weird clothing.
yeah.
Maybe he just likes to dress up.
Yep.
It's him and Cam Scatterbo.
He misses the
WWE
camaraderie.
superstars.
Like, I really want to wear these tights and boots.
I mean,
That's a
they
move.
I
do
want to jump on men.
they keep trying
He's used to
to
it.
mainstream the WWE, and it's not happening. It's not like a bunch of people are going, oh, you're bringing all these mainstream names in. Now we think your organization is legit. Instead, you kind of look at the person going, no.
I watched.
I want it to be what you said, Jeff. It's just Tom Brady. He doesn't care. I'm just going to have fun.
Right.
I can
That's
do
what you do want.
I'm Tom
Yeah,
Brady.
I'm hoping that's what
Hey,
it is.
how many of you wish you could go get in the ring?
Right.
And
Exactly.
fine. Maybe
Yeah.
that's it. And because from a PR standpoint, it's just like, why are you doing this?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But-
I watched a couple highlights from the ESPYs. They had WWE at the ESPYs.
What the hell's the
well,
ESPYs?
This
So
is
like awards for sports.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. We talked about
ESPN
this.
on
I'm
the-
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, the day after the
Lame.
All-Star game every year, ESPN gives out phony awards and they call them the ESPYs. But the ESPN, that's like saying that wow, Fox is really talking about soccer, right? Because ESPN is partnered with WWE for the next 10 years. They didn't legit, and this is another to make my point. This lame ass attempt to legitimize the WWE. The ESPN up until 8 months ago, you couldn't find an anchor on that network that would
not.
say anything
course not.
legit about WWE. Now they approach it as though it's the NFL. They got boards and storyboards and X's and O's. It's embarrassing bad. But I'm sorry, what was your point about the fact that ESPN's all over it?
No, I just thought that I don't think, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think WWE stars were really ever at the ESPYs. It's all about,
No,
football,
not until now.
baseball, right?
Yeah.
Hockey,
Oh,
They're
that's
stuff
there.
like
They're
that.
not featured.
So, these are like MVP awards. These are like these are voted by the people as well. So I felt like I didn't like that.
So it's a popularity
They're
contest.
really trying to push it in our face.
Yeah.
That's what it turns
So what
into.
the ESPYs have always been focused on two things: the Big Four, and then also like highlighting alternative and women's sports and a lot of Olympic sports. That's always been part of it. And in fact, God, I'm going to screw up the category, but it was a big category, like one of the Athlete of the Year categories where they were against everybody, and a figure skater won it this year at the ESPYs. So that's not what is new. Is you're absolutely right, Jeff. All of this alternative sport highlighting never mentioned the WWE till now. Not only are they there, they're nominated, and so it's that. Hey, here's another. This is what we were talking about a few weeks ago. What's next? The playing video games. ESPN
Right, they're
gets
going to bring in esports.
Yeah.
People, yeah.
What kind of awards do they give? You said they give out awards. So are they giving out awards similar to those sports themselves? Like say, oh, here's an ESPY for being the best wide receiver in football, or here's an
but
ESPY. Okay,
it's about as valuable as Donald Trump's FIFA World Peace Prize. It's made up.
I got it. Yeah, no,
It's-
I get it to a
yeah.
degree. It's just it'd be stupid for wrestling because you can't be like, oh, you're the best wrestler of this year. Like, are you? How's that work when it's scripted like that?
Well, I think that's also why it's a little embarrassing. I mean, the ESPYs are a little embarrassing in general because usually the competition, the winners have already won, right? They've won the national championship. They already got their MVPs. They've already got the most yards thrown, right? They already know these things going into it. So it is a little bit of a facade to give Steph Curry another award like he doesn't have enough.
Yeah, he's like that won't stay in the garage.
Yeah, right. So,
That's not making the trophy case.
and then bringing WWE stars into it now, like I just don't consider it a sport. They're super athletic. They're the most athletic
People's
people
Choice
out there
Awards for
almost in some
sport.
sense, but it's not a sport.
Yeah.
No. This is way out of the mainstream, and from a marketing standpoint and such, and a sports fan standpoint, I love that a mid-30s guy who likes sports has no idea what the ESPYs are, because I thought the ESPYs were the biggest waste of time ever from the beginning, the moment they began. And they want to make you believe that everybody watches them. We can see the data. Nobody does. The fact that Kyle hasn't even heard of them, I love that. I
freaking clue.
love
And it's not like I don't watch ESPN. I turn it on all the time at the bar. I'm constantly watching sports every day bartending.
I think they gave the Caitlyn Jenner the Woman of the Year award, and I think that's when everyone's like, no more ESPYs. We're done.
I think that was the
Not kidding.
breakout / woke moment or something. Yeah.
And everyone's
who
like,
knows?
nope, we're never watching this again.
Meanwhile, speaking of all this entertainment, news, sports, etc., the United States obviously just finished hosting the World Cup. That was the first time in more than 30 years, and President Trump immediately announced that we will be requesting to host it once more, quote, immediately. Trump made the comments on Sunday. Now, America won't host it while he's in office because his term ends in 2028, allegedly. The 2030 World Cup will be hosted by Morocco, Spain, and Portugal. The 2034 World Cup will be hosted by that pinnacle of human rights, Saudi Arabia, and then
in the desert. Oh boy.
That's a whole other story that's been out there for years.
Yeah.
The next available World Cup would be 2038, which the U.S. could very likely host because of the way the rules work for which continents get what in FIFA. So 2038, mark your calendar. We'll probably have the. Will I be dead by then?
I'll be 48.
12 years. Oh,
If you haven't seen it, there's a
God,
documentary.
yeah.
12 years? No.
There's a documentary on Netflix that talks about FIFA and like the corruption of FIFA. It's very, very interesting, and I would recommend people to watch it because it's the only documentary I've ever seen where like the world or the people who are attacking them are saying you are corrupt, and the people are like, yeah, we are, we know that, it's okay. It's like, yes, we're gonna keep on taking the money, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make good decisions. We're gonna, it's like I feel like it was very eye-opening to me, like international, the amount of money that goes into FIFA and how much money these
and
Netflix
and the brazenness with which they embrace how corrupt they are.
Yeah.
It's stunning. Like, yeah, so what are you gonna do about it?
like there's like hundreds of people who like vote on these things for what country gets the World Cup, and these other countries just like pretty much bribe them. They take them out.
Yes.
Saudi Arabia takes them out.
So we're getting it sooner.
Yeah, and they're just kind of like, yeah, of course they did that. That's how this works. It's like all these countries pay us money.
You can vote, but you got some cash. That helps.
no.
That's like 1 million extra votes.
Before it went off the air, Real Sports with Brian Gumbel did a lot of this reporting on FIFA and all the corruptness and stuff. And they also started reporting, even in their last year, about the disaster that is the Saudi Arabia World Cup, which isn't until, what did we say, 2030?
34.
2034.
38.
Because they already tried this, like in Dubai or the UAE for something else or whatever. The never mind the cost, which Saudi Arabia has it. The engineering challenge to build these giant stadiums, as Kyle said, in the middle of the desert, literally, that can house tens of thousands of people and maintain climate control and air conditioning is such a giant lift that they've already started. I mean, they had started 5 years. So they started like 15 years before they actually are going to host the World Cup to try to figure all this out. Because it's such a challenge for it. But that's not until 2034.
I mean, even like look at what we just did with the World Cup, right? It was like we played it in like 5 cities here, maybe more, and then a couple in Mexico, a couple in Canada. Yeah. So I mean, you need big structures like that to be able to hold on a big scale. So countries that aren't developed like that already are going to have to build really fast in the next couple years.
You're going to get a lot of people flying out. Well, I don't imagine the tourism to go to Saudi Arabia and stay a week there and watch your team is going to be as popular.
That's what they're hoping on. That's why they're spending all this money.
No, it's not going to happen.
I think a lot of Americans won't.
Yeah, hell no.
I'm not going.
We've now entered the geopolitical portion of today's show, as hosted by Kyle with his sidekick. Kyle has proclaimed.
Oh hell no!
Kyle has proclaimed that 8 years from now, it will not happen that Americans will travel to Saudi Arabia, or that people will travel to Arabia and Saudi Arabia. And Jeff has chimed in with, well, yeah, I don't think a lot of Americans are going to. That's your sports report on the geopolitical front.
Women have to cover up over there still, don't they? How are you gonna bring a girlfriend there?
I'm not going.
Oh, sorry, you have to stay in the hotel room and cover up with the sheet so no one looks at you.
I know, I'm not going. Danger.
Do I have to correct any of that, or can we just move on?
No, let's just move on.
That's not how it works.
It's not
anyway.
okay. I thought okay.
No. I sometimes I think it's better to just let people in general, just walk around with their preconceived notions about other places, whether it's outside of America or in this country. And just rather than go, I don't like to always be that guy. Just so you know, the just so you know guy.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, because if women are allowed to have freedom over there,
I just corrected you. You're completely wrong. Yes, I just corrected you. Saudi Arabian women just got all their driver's licenses and everything. It's a totally different culture. The son, Abu Leib, I forget his name all the time. He's a revolutionary, and he's modernizing Saudi Arabia, which will take decades to modernize.
So they're going the right direction. That's cool. Okay, I didn't know that. I had no way. My ignorant thoughts were stuck in the past.
They
I'm
just
sorry.
got their driver's license. Things are moving quickly.
Right. Right. Please do not in any way take this as some sort of endorsement on my part of how great of a nation Saudi Arabia is and they're leading the charge for women's rights or anything else. I'm just reporting, yes, they've moved a little past some of our stereotypes. They still chop people's heads off if they don't like them, and they cut your hand off if they catch you stealing a Tic Tac. But,
Hey,
other than that,
it'd be pretty nice if they did that to people here sometimes.
there's a shocker. Kyle, the guy who is... We've now entered a different realm of today's entertainment discussion, this time hosted solely by Kyle. Peoples who writes he just wants to completely discard. We've already determined Kyle wants people, you got to get a license to breed. That's a fun one. There's China 101.
Hell yeah. It's true. It's a good idea.
No, I don't think it's a good idea in a free country. I think it's a great idea in a place like China. Now, now Kyle wants to, I don't know if he's going to have due process or not, but we're going to go with cruel and unusual punishment of chopping people's limbs off.
Of course. Dude, I would be a fantastic dictator of the world.
I assume I would have to, if you're the dictator of the world, I assume I would have to accept your definition of fantastic. So, yes, sir, you would be. Yeah. You would be fantastic.
Be up for my amusement.
I did a little research on Saudi Arabia. I wanted to look at when I knew that women weren't allowed to go to the games, but that ban was lifted.
That was lifted.
2018. So
yes,
it's
all very recent.
Women's rights.
Very recent. It's the last 10 years they've really started to come into this.
Progress.
So
We can go to a soccer match and drive now.
But you cannot speak.
When you couldn't before, that's a big deal. Think of the first time you could go somewhere that you couldn't after COVID. Now imagine a lifetime of not being able to go to a soccer game. You're like, that's awesome. That's progress. It's something I can do and go out. So give them their credits when they can.
Trailblazing.
So,
here you go. Here's your credit,
That's their
Saudi
credit.
Arabia.
Here's your credits.
Trailblazing. By the way, speaking of, since we were talking about, again, this is the entertainment report, which has delved into Tom Brady and the WWE and the World Cup soccer, and now geopolitical thoughts from Kyle and to a lesser extent, Jeff. Now, we'll just stay with Trump. And we're not even clinging to sports. Just because I had to put this update somewhere, we mentioned his name. Here's the other one. You remember we went through all the tariff thing when Trump got into office, and then there was the back and forth with Canada in particular. Oh, he's so mad at Canada, 51st state, and then everything seemed to quiet down. Well, now Donald Trump has revived his trade war with Canada. Yesterday, he said that because Canada's wildfires are hurting our air quality, they are coming in and poisoning our air. So Trump is going to, I wish I was making this up, is going to slap them with new tariffs. He experienced the smoking conditions being at the World Cup on Sunday. And then yesterday, he made his first threat to impose tariffs on Canada. I'm sorry, he did the first one on Sunday night, saying, quote, "We are holding Canada responsible for the fact they are not properly maintaining their forests and brush. The U.S. is being invaded by filthy, polluted, and unhealthy air, the quality of which is dangerous and totally unacceptable." End quote. And the White House says tariffs will go into effect in 30 days and cover, quote, products ranging from wine to hockey sticks to cement.
No more Crown and
Lord.
no cheesy macaroni you wanted from there, Kyle. I told you we were. I knew it. I
Or
had a
maple
feeling.
syrup.
Hopefully he's not that mad at California moving forward, because we have a lot of wildfires. He showed up to the car fires and did like that whole thing with what are they called? The Peace Corps or whatever. They come and they help out. Here in the California area, we had and that was huge. Like in Tahoe caught on fire that like a year after. He didn't put any tariffs on us. What if he does now?
He tries.
No more Crown and no cheesy
He would like to put tariffs on
ramen for us,
California.
I know
Kyle.
he does not like Mr. Newsom.
Well, this is the thing. He's going to go by this goofy thing of your policies. And I'm not saying he's wrong. That's a huge debate of what type of government policies do or don't lead to proper brush management, et cetera. The idea first that he's now going to tariff our neighbors because of smoke in the air.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting close. No matter how much you like him or like some of his policies, we are getting into loony land if you didn't think we were there already. And it does set the precedent. He did already threaten California once last year over the water supplies. And does it then go to that area of any one of the 26 or 24 blue states, whatever we got left, that has a fire or whatever else? Yeah, it's your policies. You don't get federal aid. I mean, how far does this goofiness go? Because you want it to just be funny, like, oh yeah, there he goes again. He's gonna tear up Canada for fires, and then you think about it, you go,
It's like, payout. Sorry.
it's worse than goofy.
Yeah. Were there any reports that the air smelled like syrup in New
does
Jersey?
it? Yeah. Did it smell good?
No syrup wildfires?
Hopefully it didn't smell like people's homes and businesses and
All that maple.
and all those bears and poor deer and raccoons.
Skin, human skin.
Sorry, it's not funny, but.
Back to some entertainment news. A new report says celebrity superfans are spending serious money to be buried next to their idols.
Really?
Cemetery officials say that requests to be buried near famous people are skyrocketing as people like the idea of spending eternity in legendary company. Are you kidding me?
Everybody's going to stand on your grave and not look at you. You're just going to have so much foot traffic.
Cremate you and sprinkle some ashes around there and call it a day.
Right, oh,
They're
that's a
not
smart
going to
idea.
actually
You
bury.
can't do that. Can you
Sure,
sprinkle
who
ashes on
knows?
people's
They're going to find a way.
graves?
I don't know how you get to the point where you think this is something what?
Yeah.
I'm so worthless as a human. I want to be married next to Denzel Washington. What the hell?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, I didn't create a legacy, so I might as well go around someone who did.
I mean, it's like weird enough that like people may want to do that. I hope a lot of people don't, but it's weird enough that the funeral homes will allow it though, right? Isn't that like an invasion of some kind of privacy? Like if I'm
Well, if there's a lot for sale.
if I'm super famous,
the privacy of a corpse.
do I have to buy the spaces next to me to make sure that no one is
do that?
planning
Apparently
next to
now
me?
you do, yeah.
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 I
I mean,
know.
I don't.
Digging up some bodies and just like, all
But
right.
there's no invasion of privacy.
No, I
If
mean,
you-
I
Well,
said
the
that as a joke
family.
a little bit, as far as like kind of like trying to get what I meant. Like, like because if I wanted to look up all the famous people where they're buried, do you think is that like public knowledge? I've never done
Like
it
Yes.
before.
Marilyn Monroe,
That's all-
Elvis,
okay.
like.
Yeah,
I mean,
having
icons,
read the
but-
story, yes, it's
Okay.
all public
Okay.
knowledge. It's very
That
easy to
changes
find.
my outlook a little bit.
And I mean to the point you were making or whatever. Look, if you are a celebrity and you or your family are concerned, it would be exactly what you said. You'd have to buy just more land, and your plot is this many plots, and there's no plots that can go there. You're paying for all of them, and then you would have some privacy for the family.
And
to
I'm sure
visit,
that
or you-
happens already when they're like, oh, you're like, this person's buried right
Also,
across
the family
here.
wants
Yeah.
more money. They're like, here, you want to be buried next to my dad? You wanna be
I'm
buried next
worried
to
about-
grandpa? Let's go.
You'd be worried about necrophiliacs. Imagine being buried next to a famous person and some guy comes digging up the grave and he gets the wrong grave and now your corpse is being violated.
Yeah.
Does that
There's a
happen?
lot. Maybe in movies only. I don't know.
That's really more of a cemetery security issue. I can't really worry about
like,
that.
Maybe do background checks on security guards.
I mean, I can kind of get like maybe like morticians when they're still on the slab, but like not already buried
Well,
in
if you're a
the
famous
the
person-
casket.
How are they gonna clear?
Like,
this?
I mean, there's probably some weirdo out there. Say like, I don't know, Scarlett Johansson passes away tomorrow. You don't think there's going to be some weirdo trying to get in there and unbury that thing?
Probably at least 10.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, there's a lot of weird. Yeah, you don't watch enough documentaries.
Is there a lot of weird people? Yes. Do I think people know how to like break into cemeteries and
I guess it was
and
easier
bury?
when there's like not surveillance.
I don't
so
think
yeah.
that would make the news.
Maybe 40 years ago.
That was my issue. Is I do think we would have heard about a mass grave robbing, grave necrophilia ring that was going around.
I hope Kyle goes
with you,
before
Kyle.
me.
That
Very,
doesn't
very
mean,
next
Kyle,
to
to answer your
Kyle.
question, that people might not try. I have the feeling maybe most people that have a desire to have sex with Scarlett Johansson's corpse maybe aren't the best at plotting out an actual
Not
crime.
master criminals. Yeah.
So maybe when they walk up during the day and go, "Hi, where's Scarlett buried?" and they got their pants unzipped, maybe that foils the plan. Right then and
Yeah,
there.
I think they'd probably just be friends with one. They find like a mortician at a bar and they just make friends with them. Like, can you let me in after hours?
Probably.
Here are some highlights of what people are spending their money on. So Marilyn Monroe is in a crypt
Yes.
near, and a fan paid $200,000 for a crypt near her final resting place, as close as you could get to where Marilyn Monroe is. A fan has paid $195,000. He's obviously still alive, but when he dies, he'll be in the crypt next to her down in L.A., I guess. Judy Garland, was that Wizard of Oz? Is that
Yeah.
her? She's in an urn. and a fan spent more than $50,000 on an urn right next to her.
Okay.
For now, he's still alive, and he's filled the urn with his own art. But when he dies, he'll go in the urn.
His ashes
What?
will go inside.
Can you sell people's ashes? Has there been like a report of like, say like the family of Elvis gets really desperate? Can they sell his ashes?
I don't know.
Unless
But
there's
now you
some
can turn them
weird
into, like, jewelry.
law about it being, desecration or toxic. I mean, I can't think of a reason why there would be a law, but if there is, then no. But otherwise, I mean, you own them. I guess I could sell Christina's ashes. I don't know. I don't know how that
They
works.
make
Maybe
jewelry
I'm
out of them now, like necklaces.
I've made.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I did
That's
that with my
true.
grandma's ashes. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll show you the bag in the ashes, not with the real ashes, and then you make some
What was
jewelry.
the thing? Remember? Okay, so last week people were selling air from the
Taylor
Madison
Swift.
Square Garden. Yeah, from the wedding. So, I mean, whatever. Just claim the ashes. Go get some sand, and they're just ashes. Let's just go full on scam, Kyle. We've got ashes from all sorts of celebrities, and you just got to do it with recently dead celebrities. And you've got to confirm that they got cremated and all that, and then you just get the little bags and you just ship them off to them.
Yeah,
You
I'll
claim
go
it's
down
Betty
to my
White.
barbecue. It's a good idea. I'd be like, Royal Oak equals Betty White.
I think an easier one might just be going to their grave sites and pulling some grass from their grave sites and putting it into a jar. I think people like that too.
Yeah, even the
Ooh.
air from the
Now-
cemetery.
Yeah, so
Well,
grass
see,
from
but-
blah,
right.
blah, blah.
See, look, this is a whole cottage industry here. You've still got to have like whatever the flagship is. And I think Kyle's onto it. The flagship is the actual ashes. That's the
Yeah.
big ticket item. Of course, it's just whatever. It's from Kyle's barbecue. But then, yes, we can go down to grass surrounding the gravesite of Gene Hackman. Now, of course, it's just grass we grab out of my backyard, but that's what we're going to say. You just keep going with
right,
everything
exactly.
that's weeds. This was a weed that we picked to save Duke Ellington from getting a weed in him.
Who's Duke Ellington?
Of
He's a
course,
musician.
Kyle doesn't know who Duke Ellington is. Never mind.
America's RAD Cast, only on the RADnetwork.com.
We're talking about people are spending just ungodly amounts of money to make sure they're buried next to or in an urn next to their favorite dead celebrity. It's somewhat related. It kind of takes celebrities out of it, but a new poll this weekend, in the middle of, we just got through with Independence Day, 250, America. They did a poll. They asked Americans who they think the face of the United States should be. It has to be a person who's alive. So the face of the United States, the face that you would want, the person you would go on to go out, the personality that most resembled, that would put the best face on America who's alive today. It doesn't have to be a celebrity. I just put it in entertainment news and said, obvious. I'll just give you a couple freebies. Obviously, a bunch of people said Trump, and a bunch of people said Obama. Okay, great. We got the political part out of it. Now, face of America, I don't.
Post Malone.
That's not a bad
He's
one.
got tats. He's
That's
got
not
that
a bad
beard
one.
going. It's a jarring looking face. But man, he sure seems to embrace the things I like about America, like fishing and drinking beer and being a rock star.
I got a question. Hold on, I got a question.
Him and Kid
Because
Rock.
I don't know the answer. The face of America. Are we doing the face of America the way Kyle just described it, as the legitimate face of America? This is who we are. We fish and we drink beer, or are we the face of America presenting it to the rest of the nation? Because it's two completely different answers.
Oh, you know
right?
me presenting to the nation. I don't care. We're gonna do Post Malone. We're America. We do whatever we want. We talked about yesterday. We kind of have the military to back it up in some sense.
Why Post Malone over Jelly Roll if you're going to go down that
I
road?
don't like Jelly Roll's music as much.
Oh.
I like Post Malone. I think Post Malone's more of a wildcat.
But for the face of America, I thought maybe Jelly Roll's story.
He's
was
got
a little bit-
Ozempic
Either way,
face now, so no.
So does Post
Okay.
Malone.
No, Post Malone has. I think. Never mind.
When they asked in the survey, Post Malone, Jelly Roll, neither were mentioned. But it's okay. It gets us started. So face. I'm having a hard face of America.
Matthew McConaughey.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay. Again, hold on.
We
Are
loudly
we doing
say
Kyle's thing? This is this is who America is, right? We're not doing the ambassador thing because that's the boring thing. We're doing this is who represents America. Because we don't want Matthew McConaughey traveling to Japan. To
represents America. Yeah, Post Malone's a good one.
Post Malone, Matthew McConaughey. Okay, we're gonna go that route.
Someone baseball.
Oh yeah, Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
I'd rather just be the Jordan logo.
There we
Vibes.
go.
Okay.
That's a good one. I was searching
Wait,
for something
Empire.
like that.
Everybody
You guys
respects
bring
it.
back-
Did you just replace the American flag with the Jordan Jumpman logo?
We could.
Is that,
People probably wouldn't
that's
burn
probably
that
a little-
flag.
That's probably a little much. Okay. Michael Jordan. Interesting. Face.
Dolly
of
Parton.
America.
Oh, I like that one too.
So you
Dolly
said
Parton
dead or
made the
alive
list.
though, right?
Oh.
She's alive. You have
No,
to
I
be
said
alive.
you said dead or alive,
He-
right?
He's trying to bring a
Yeah.
dead person
No.
as the face of
Oh,
America.
a dead person. Okay.
Yeah, no, it has to be
Elvis.
alive.
Oh, it has to
be
be
alive.
alive.
person.
Okay, sorry.
A
Okay.
live person has to be alive, and Dolly Parton made the list. They told us number 1. They didn't tell us who ranked 2 to 10, but Dolly Parton was in that group, as were Obama and Trump that I gave you. We haven't mentioned anyone else.
As long as Sarah
that was
Jessica Parker's not on the list, I'm happy.
very hip, very relevant, very topical. Yes, Sarah Jessica Parker did not make the list, so
I guess like Elon Musk. I wouldn't.
made the list.
Yeah, I already made the list, but I'm not.
Joe Rogan.
Nope.
No, damn.
Face of
Although-
America.
Face of
Well,
America.
Yeah.
He's a face of a part of America.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
but you're right. We're supposed to have the mass appeal face of America that
Bert
represents America. It has to be a very famous A-list person who represents all of it. All.
They're gonna say
Craig
like
of America.
Beyonce or something stupid or Taylor Swift.
Oh, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift made the list,
Americana,
yes, but not the face. By the way, the answer's so obvious when you hear it. You go,
Is it Tom
"Duh, of course
Brady?"
that's what people say. No, he didn't make the list.
Oprah.
No.
Martha Stewart.
No, too old. Both
A-list,
of them. That's
A-list.
That's A-list.
Yeah,
Martha Stewart's A-list.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but
30
that's
years.
so, like,
Is it
30
Snoop
years.
Dogg because he hosted the Olympics and held the torch? No, okay.
Ow.
I don't know.
Because it's
I'm
gotta
drawing
be-
blanks everywhere here.
I know. No, I know. When I was trying to do this, because and one of the reasons for it for me was everybody is so polarizing. And when you look at this list, you're like, yeah, well, half of America wouldn't. Elon Musk? Are you
No,
kidding?
right.
No. And obviously Trump and Obama. Taylor Swift, she's polarizing, not just because of her music, her politics. So I started thinking, and I had the same problem, Jeff. I'm like, is there a face of America? Is there somebody?
Kid Rock.
Really?
Is it like
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
like I could say like Ted Lasso, like Jason Sudeikis. I like his like
The face of America?
General present, just pleasantness.
Keanu
He's
Reeves.
pleasant,
Presentation?
He's entertaining. Can I pick him?
Keanu Reeves made the cloud after
Okay.
the number 1 answer, so he was in the top 10, but not number 1. Keanu Reeves was I like Keanu Reeves. I don't even know what we're describing now as
Lady
face of
Gaga.
America.
Yeah.
No. In fact,
No
Can we
problem.
get some clues like not
I know.
musicians?
Yeah.
only Dolly Parton and Taylor Swift are the only women
Okay.
in the top 10.
course.
We've already named them. You need little hints. Okay, well we still have some actors.
Okay.
And we have at least one singer.
Cruise.
Tom Cruise not in the
Yeah.
top 10. See, polarizing.
I was gonna say
polarizing.
it right, but he is, yeah. With
Oh,
Hall's Scientology.
Yeah, that made
Let me
that
see.
rolled him out. Ron L.
Little
Hubbard.
polarizing, not really polarizing.
Yeah.
No, not polarizing.
Not polarizing.
Oh,
Okay.
there's only there's only one other name that's even remotely polarizing in terms of like a media, and he's so big that people will look past it to
Will
put him in the
Nelson.
top 10. No.
He's
What,
so
are you
big,
stuck
like large,
in
like
like
he's large
2000?
in size, or he's so big.
Yeah,
of a
I've
celebrity?
always been stuck in the 2000s. It's heartbreaking past that.
Trying to narrow something down.
That's all my points of relevance are from.
All right, I'll give you the other potentially polarizing one because of his politics, but Bruce Springsteen was named as one of the potential faces of America.
Okay.
But,
I've never been on the Bruce Springsteen fan. Like,
No,
on the
I never
bandwagon,
got
just
it.
Never.
I'd be like a Tom
all
Petty,
right.
maybe.
Oh, he's dead though.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
we
I
need,
forgot.
and
that was,
no,
yeah,
Tom
that was
Petty
recent.
was
That was.
Running round dream.
not the face of America.
White
Clint,
American.
Clint Eastwood
Dinner.
made the list.
That's what I was thinking of. I
Clint
couldn't think of his name. Thank
Eastwood.
you, cowboy.
Okay. Right now, he's just an old boy.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
Hot
Where's
old
the
boy.
cowboy in
He's
America?
hot.
I was concerned that he wasn't even still alive.
He's still hot.
I thought T was gonna say Harrison Ford for sure.
Oh,
I
there's
mean,
a good one.
I would, but I just don't. I don't want to put that much pressure.
I mean,
on him.
he's.
I don't
he's
think
a
he made
staple.
the list. Yeah,
But is he the face of America?
that's what I mean. He's my.
been
face.
around for a
He's
long
my
time.
face of America.
Harrison Ford not in the top 10. Denzel Washington is, though. He made the list.
Ooh.
As did The Rock.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. It's like
We just-
so. It's not just because of Moana. It's just
Okay.
enough
All right.
enough Rock. Take a break. All right. We mentioned the winner, the number one vote getter, the person most Americans want to see as the face of America. Tom Hanks.
No.
Because
Hell no.
everybody except me loves Tom Hanks. That
I
makes total
don't-
sense.
I don't like Tommy.
People.
I get it.
Well,
He's
yeah,
so,
right.
yeah.
He's so
I get it.
monotone and boring. Just
Face of
Forrest
America.
Gump,
You know.
Woody.
Ted Lasso
We'll cause-
for me.
Don't cause trouble. Let's get along with everybody. See, I think people were more. That says something a lot about people. People want America to be presented as reasonable, and getting along and affable.
I vote
You're
for
right.
Dolly. Let's go, Dolly.
Oh, Dolly Parton's so much better.
yeah, I want Dolly.
Yeah, I want.
Than Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks doesn't have his own amusement park
I was
or
thinking
his
about
own
like a
cake
Mount
brand.
Rushmore too. I was like, come on, I want to see Dolly's
Yeah.
glory, all of her glory,
Yeah, Glory, aka
Yes.
tits.
all of it, on a Mount Rushmore.
Only on the radnetwork.com.
48 hours away from our next visit from Greg from Maptrition at maptrition.com. Greg will join us in studio again Thursday morning for those of you that can't math. 48 hours. Duh. Actually, I had somebody the other day ask me how long is 72 hours? I'm like, well, it's 72 hours. It's 3 days. Are you sure? Yeah.
No.
I swear it happened. I swear. So Thursday,
February 12.
8:15, Greg from Maptrition will join us. You can email us any questions prematurely. I've already got a few questions for him about some fad diets and stuff that are going viral. Other things we'll talk to him about Thursday morning. Email us radcast at theradnetwork.com. Radnetwork.com, also where you find the Radvertising page, and you can link right over to Maptrition. Right now we have some food news.
Food brings the people together, both in good times and in bad weather. Sharing a meal, sharing a laugh, raise a glass. It's a simple pleasure we all have. Food, oh glorious food, it nourishes my soul and mood. We're now serving food news.
Food news is news about food, ironically brought to us by Maptrition. And Greg at maptrition.com, as we talk about a bunch of things he probably wouldn't advocate for us to eat too much of, if at all. Maybe we'll do a little mini food news round with Greg on Thursday and
we
get
go.
That'd be fun.
his reactions in real time to some things going on in the food world. For example,
Oh God, yes.
I wonder if he even knows that, Old El Paso, well, they make
yeah.
stuffed nachos, which are basically Mexican pizza rolls. They have 3 different flavors. They're little snacks, and they're stuffed with either beef and cheese or chicken fajita style or 3 cheese. And when I've never had them, but when you see them in the bag, that was the first thing I thought. It was, it's a Mexican pizza roll. The same idea.
Pizza pillow.
Little pillow.
Yep.
They're stuffed with beef, cheese, chicken fajita style,
yeah.
and 3 cheese.
Oh, Lord.
And they
That was from our most recent episode. Today's Live America's RADcast is coming up on the radnetwork.com. America's RADcast continues next, only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Barry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040, Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Remember, Kyle's Food Factor airs every Tuesday and Thursday right after America's RAD Cast. And on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, it's Rob's Soapbox. In other words, just stay here, and we'll keep you entertained until 11 when the Rob and Steve Sports Show starts at 11 here on the RADNetwork.com.
If you go to AdvantageSteam.com, which you should, at the top of the page, you'll see the Services tab. Click on it, and you'll see that Advantage Steam does carpet and upholstery cleaning. They protect fabric and fiber. They clean and seal tile and grout. They polish natural stone. They clean rugs, especially those really nice ones from foreign countries. And they treat urine damage. And not just urine, but vomit and feces. Ew. Yuck. I assume if you need that service, you either have children or pets or you live in a frat house. But either way, they'll take care of you. Of course, Advantage Steam also applies MicroSeal. And if you don't know what that is by now, then you just suck. Joel is the local small business owner of AdvantageSteam.com. He's a lifelong maggot, and he's treated, cleaned, protected, polished, and micro-sealed the homes of countless members of the RAD team over the years, various RAD studios, and of course, Williams Manor. And I hate admitting this, but he is a genuinely really great, nice guy. In fact, if you tell him I said that, you'll get 0% off all services. So go to AdvantageSteam.com. Click on Make an Appointment, enter in your available dates and any comments, like maybe type, Rob said you're a really great, nice guy. Please give me 0% off. And they will get you all set up. Just go to AdvantageSteam.com. That's AdvantageSteam.com.
If you think nobody cares that you're alive, try missing a few payments and see what happens. But, har, never miss America's RAD Cast. Hilarious. This is America's RAD Cast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rob.
Please do not in any way take this as some sort of endorsement on my part of how great of a nation Saudi Arabia is and they're leading the charge for women's rights or anything else.
Kyle.
Are there any reports that the air smells like syrup?
Does it smell good?
Those syrup wildfires?
Hopefully it didn't smell like people's homes and businesses and
All that maple.
and all those bears.
America's RAD Cast.
Are we really playing charades again?
No, I don't want to play charades to start.
Yeah, no.
Do we have to do this again? Is the audio again?
Oh, okay.
Check.
Yeah,
1, 2, 1,
okay.
2. No, Rob.
No?
We had a really good, Rob had a really good intro already put together that we'll get to in a second. We're going to fix this in 1 second. Rob, go ahead and do that.
so.
We'll
Okay,
just keep
cool.
it here.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
just keep this
yeah,
here.
welcome.
Yeah. What is that? Is that a ninja star? A Sith?
It's a, ooh.
What, a sickle?
Looks like a, what is it?
It looks
A
like
rim.
something you throw at somebody when you're mad and you want to murder them.
Looks like
Look
a
at
ram.
us. Look at it. It's just me and Kyle now.
Oh,
There you
D.
go.
No,
Yeah.
D. Oh, poor
Aw.
D.
I don't care.
Oh. Okay, she doesn't care, Jeff.
Well, I'm not a
No,
spectacle
sorry.
today.
I just didn't have this frame put together yet. So we're
Oh,
dealing
yeah.
with a small audio issue right now with Rob. It's something that does happen, and we're still fixing it. We're really troubleshooting it right now. But sometimes when we restart and we get back, or when Rob's computer restarts, it kind of comes back really easy, really quickly. But
Yeah.
usually
Is this because his internet's terrible at his house?
No.
Okay.
It's like a multiple devices connected together type of thing, and we test things in the early morning, and then we do a couple other things, and somehow I bet you if he would have just like unplugged one thing and put it back in, it probably would have worked again. But we're gonna have to kind of give him a different setup here really quickly.
You should flick it a few times. If that works.
Give it a good old tap, tappy.
Come on.
I'll just try to get in my little frame.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Oh, I see him. I see him.
Can we hear him?
Can we hear Rob?
Crinkle cuts.
He doesn't look like he's talking. Bop,
Hello.
bop. There he is. Thank God.
No,
Yeah,
we still don't have the
Yeah, I
audio.
hear him. I hear Rob. No, where'd he go
hear Rob.
again?
Every now and then.
Oh.
Here we are. 4 months later.
I think the aliens are invading.
Probably.
That's what's happening. There's a big ass spacecraft above our studio.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
Oh,
yeah.
crinkle cuts. Yes. Oh, I hear echoes.
I'm good.
We'll start with the email till we get to the questions and stuff.
Okay.
We got this email, radcast at theradnetwork.com. It's from Ricky.
Hi, Ricky.
Says, hey, Rob, I absolutely love your soapboxes. I only wish they were longer, like 30 minutes long. Well, you do them. Says, I can listen to those all the time. So today, we have a new soapbox today at the RAD Net. Right? Do we have a new soapbox?
We do. Yes, scheduled at 10 a.m. Yep.
This will lead me to my questions. It's at theradnetwork.com. A story went viral over the weekend. Woman, she's middle-aged, and she's been married to her husband, and the kids have grown up. They've moved out, and he's fat, and he's ugly, and he's given up, and so her story is, I can't be with this guy, and she's being applauded, and you go, girl power.
She
But if a
probably
guy,
made him that way.
guy, though, wrote the same email, imagine the reaction. And exactly to Kyle's point, what made him that way? What makes her that way when it happens? Guys and girls do it. We go through the whole hypocrisy, the relationship issue, etc. It's not 30 minutes long, Ricky. It's 21, I think. I tried. Best I could do.
That's
New
pretty good.
soapbox today. Ricky says, you have so much knowledge, and I soak it all in. I'd love to know more about what you believe in. Oh, good. All right, so here's all your soapboxes coming up. Like, is there a God? What's the purpose of life? Are there aliens? I'm lost in these areas and would love to hear your opinion.
You gonna eat mushrooms and do it too? Shoot.
Right? I know religion and beliefs are probably off the table. Why? Why would religion and beliefs be off the table when you're asking me if there's a God? I don't think religion and beliefs can be off the table if your first question is there a God? But thank you, Ricky. Appreciate it. New soapbox at theradnetwork.com. So that was recorded last night. So as I'm sitting here like an idiot restarting my computer this morning, I'm doing that thing that we were just preaching about you're not supposed to do. But I have nothing else to do sitting here for 2 minutes. The idea is a problem occurs, fix it. Well, I was in the process of doing what I could to fix it. And as it's fixing, I'm going, why? I'm doing that thing. That thing that annoying employees do, that women do. How does this keep happening? Why? And I'm thinking, wait, I just recorded a soapbox last night. My microphone works. It goes into the system. We did 2 great shows yesterday. No problem. Here we are this morning. Nothing's changed. No audio. So it's technology and their problem. So everything's fine now. We're back, and I guess Jeff's still working on something to stop this problem you were explaining. I thought I heard.
Yeah,
so weird.
Ooh, it was like echo on ourselves.
Echo on you?
Yeah, so I mean, Kyle doesn't have it on him, but
Check. Yeah, I'm good.
yeah.
Hey.
So,
I know.
anyways, it's something with what we call your buses, like your little inputs that you have, whether it's the audio jack or not. We're gonna have to really play with some equipment. We already want to bring in a new PC anyway, so
This isn't like a tour bus, right? Or a school bus?
no, yeah, a
Like
bus,
the
like
buses.
your USB bus, right?
Oh, that's what that's
It's
called?
busing?
Yeah, right.
It's
US serial
busing?
bus. That's what the B is
got it.
for. All these little things that are in your computer, for some reason, as we are streaming live and as
There it
things
goes.
go in and out,
Oh,
like we
God.
just did.
Yeah.
Did he do that on his own volition?
No. I don't
No.
Okay.
No, he wouldn't do some stuff like that. Here he is.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
So we're doing something.
I
like that,
told
yeah.
D. I think there's aliens. I think
There
there's a
are.
spaceship over Rob's house
So-
or our house.
That
Well,
was
we're not in a
amusing
house.
because I just got to go through the same thing I went through 7 minutes ago when I had to restart my system. The reason my brain was going, how did this all happen, is I couldn't hear anything. So over the last 2 minutes or whatever, while Jeff was explaining what we're going to do, I didn't hear any of it because everything on mine. Oh, good. I just went dead again.
No,
oh,
no, you
good.
didn't. No,
That's cool.
We
can you hear me?
I can hear
No?
you. No, our
yeah.
stream
this
went
is
dead.
not working today.
You're fine.
Hello?
All of
Oh,
us
fine.
are gone, Rob.
You're
Hello?
fine. No, you're fine. Keep on going.
Apparently, we're still okay. We're on YouTube, I hope. Oh, he's gone.
He's back to the wheel.
Son of a bitch. Oh, my God.
Here we are.
Oh, my geez.
Goodness, what a Wednesday. What a wacky Wednesday to start.
For real. God damn.
Are you feeling off?
Yeah, I'm way off. I'm actually hungover.
I'm tired.
Yeah, Kyle.
I'm just,
Kyle,
I'm just
talk about
straight.
I woke up to barfing in the toilet.
Oh, I'm just straight up tired. Couldn't find my eyelashes. Yeah.
How do you lose an eyelash?
Well, mine are connected to my body, but I wear fake eyelashes to. I don't get the extensions, so I wear fake eyelashes to accentuate my eyes.
Accentuate.
Accentuate my eye holes.
Oh, accentuate.
Accentuate my eye holes. Yes.
They don't like provide extra airflow.
No, I have
with
very small eyelashes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think I told you guys I forget I have eyelashes sometimes.
Jeff was the best.
Yes, I do get compliments on my eyelashes a lot. I think that Rob might have restarted his computer again. I'm not sure, guys. But we're going to stick with this for a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
And then see if he kicks back.
Come on, Rob. Come on, Rob.
Also, this stuff does happen, and we apologize. We are fixing it. We are figuring it out. I was, troubleshooting it at all this weekend, so I promise this will not be an issue moving forward when it comes to some of the connection stuff or some of the hardware stuff that's out on Rob's PC right now.
He's got a lot going on in that studio.
Yeah, I mean, and we all do, and
Yeah. Why don't we just do a little breaky break or
yeah.
something?
All right. Well,
breaky
let's
break.
take a commercial break. I gotta talk to Rob anyways.
Okay.
So we'll be right back, and I'm assuming it's just gonna be a minute or so delay. Thank you guys.
Oh, I need coffee.
Oh, actually, let's see. We gotta.
Does that work too?
America's RADcast continues next, only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040. Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Remember, Kyle's Food Factor airs every Tuesday and Thursday right after America's RAD Cast. And on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, it's Rob's Soapbox. In other words, just stay here, and we'll keep you entertained until 11 when the Rob and Steve Sports Show starts at 11 here on the radnetwork.com.
If you go to AdvantageSteam.com, which you should, at the top of the page, you'll see the Services tab. Click on it, and you'll see that Advantage Steam
Everything's
does
good on my
carpet and
end.
upholstery cleaning. They protect fabric and fiber.
Check
they
1, 2.
clean and seal tile and grout. They polish natural stone. They clean rugs, especially those really nice ones from foreign countries. And they treat urine damage. And not just urine, but vomit and feces. No. Yuck. I assume if you need that service, you either have children or pets or you live in a frat house. But either way, they'll take care of you. Of course, Advantage Steam also applies MicroSeal. And if you don't know what that is by now, then you just suck. Joel is the local small business owner of AdvantageSteam.com. He's a lifelong maggot, and he's treated, cleaned, protected, polished, and microsealed the homes of countless members of the RAD team over the years, various RAD studios, and of course, Williams Manor. And I hate admitting this, but he is a genuinely really great, nice guy. In fact, if you tell him I said that, you'll get 0% off all services. So go to AdvantageSteam.com. Click on Make an Appointment, enter in your available dates and any comments, like maybe type, Rob said you're a really great, nice guy. Please give me 0% off. And they will get you all set up. Just go to AdvantageSteam.com. That's AdvantageSteam.com.
All right, I muted my phone. Can you hear me?
If you think nobody cares that you're alive, try missing a few payments and see what happens. But, har, never miss America's RAD Cast. Hilarious. This is America's RAD Cast.
Yep.
There he is. There. Hi, Rob.
Dude, what was the black screen at the beginning there? What is going on here?
We're,
All right.
we're jumping with like a new connection. So like our production software takes just a second to go, okay, there's a new connection. We're going to bring it in right now.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Jeff he was very reassuringly telling me on the phone right before we came back, as long as your computer stays on, Rob, we're good.
Yay.
Oh, great. Well, so we're
Everything else
just
seems
sitting
to be
here
working great.
Computers.
It just keeps turning off on its own. Like I'm just sitting here and then it goes to the Sopranos mode and I'm like, great. And then I can't hear anything and maybe we fixed it. I did put some duct tape on it, so we'll see.
I was asking if you flicked it a little too, if that helped.
No,
You didn't flick
that's I will turn off and turn on. I will put the duct tape's just on the side of it. It's not doing anything.
Okay.
Flicking, that's Jeff level stuff. Or I'm not gonna flick.
I really wanted
like
to get his PC, which is a very like high performing computer, to be the one that he uses, but I think we're just gonna have to replace it. Like that's I've been holding on to it for too long.
Aww.
And I was just hoping it's gonna work out.
Wasn't
And-
that like a custom built fancy like
Yeah.
$7,000 computer?
Yeah, but it's a little older, and I think it's like a card that's going out, or there's something that I don't know. Like I'm not a computer architect. I'm not like that enhanced when it comes to building the stuff. So it might just be beyond the scope of what I know. But I think it's just time. We're just gonna have to get a new computer. That's all.
I'm confident you'll figure it out.
Yeah, I will.
Very confident.
It's similar, kind of one of the topics of the soapbox today, which we were talking about before I disappeared, which is at theradnetwork.com. Jeff's kind of going through the relationship version of he just won't let go. He knows if he could just fix her, if she would just go to rehab one more time, he could make it work. And he's holding on to the computer. No. Just let her stay at your place this weekend, Rob. Everything will be okay.
Right.
She'll show up tomorrow morning, Monday, and she was great yesterday, right? She showed up on time. She made it all, and then went out and partied and stumbled in this morning.
Yeah.
And Jeff needs to realize it's over.
She's not
We
the
might have to
only
do an
one.
intervention.
It's done.
It's yes. And speaking of that, as long as we're here and starting the show with absolutely no form, and I have no idea what we'll actually get to today now. My computer was not the only one, I'm told, that went out and partied last night, or is not in great shape this morning. Now,
I don't think he partied. He just went, yeah.
Well, let's find out. Jeez, I don't know. I'm trying to find out with the audience.
Bad report cards already?
If you think about it, you can play along at home. There's 4 of us. We were just talking earlier, this week or last week. As you get older, there's things you can't stay out until midnight, 1 a.m. drinking, and then try to get up early to do your job. It's just we used to. All of us, we've all been there. And so if you're sitting there going, who would do that on this show between Jeff and Rob and Dee and Kyle? I mean, oh God, did he fall off the wagon? Well, he's here. He sounds okay. You're probably thinking it's not me, and you're right. So then you get to Jeff and you get to Dee and you get to Kyle. Jeff seems pretty on it this morning with his computer stuff. And now I know Dee. I can hear Midtown. I can hear Midtown before we go on the air. And I know Dee. They were having a very fascinating conversation about eyelashes.
Yeah. One of my eyelashes fluttered off, so I'm lashless.
There's a common thing that I get a lot.
Yeah, no, hold on, Jeff. I want to get to that in a second. But no, so Dee, because I can't, because you have, I also heard and agree, you have terrible lighting. So I can't even tell if
Jeff
you
got
have
the
your
best
eyelashes
lighting now.
on. Do you have eyelashes? Because no one can see. Do you have them on?
Eyelashes. I have physical lashes on my body,
Right.
but I wear eyelashes every day and eyeliner, and so my eyes look really tiny whenever I don't wear them.
That's what I wanted to clarify, and as women do.
I don't like
but
it.
I did hear,
I hate it.
the lighting. I'm like, oh yeah.
Well, the glasses enhance it a lot. So
I like Dee's lighting.
No, you got the best.
Sure, well, you would.
Now.
That's what the guy who puts things in charge or put things in their place
he got
says.
The scraps, and now I'm like,
oh,
no, he's the best
I
lighting.
think it sounds great. I say after singing Inagata Davida, oh, that sounds great. I'm right on it. No. So of course, the other thing too is, as I heard Dee talking about, in the beginning, you have the best lighting, Jeff. I'm sitting here, you guys can't hear me, and I'm going, that's what happens when you let the guy with the money buy the equipment.
No, I have the best lighting now, she said, which means that I focused on them first.
I've been telling you
and then I started this weekend working on mine stuff.
He did it.
I'm gonna get a background together soon. I've been giving myself nothing.
He doesn't look like Data anymore. That's what he looked like, Data from Star Trek. He had that little weird, awkward skin glow, and
when I rewatch it, I was like, oh my god.
There's a debate of like how much light we want in here compared to how much light it puts on my face, because there's the overhead light here, and then I look a little pale.
That light's very amazing.
Little.
I look like an Amish child on the Oregon Trail, or like a poor Victorian person right now.
A poor Victorian person.
Like a.
She's been watching that new Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, Little House on the Prairie.
So all her.
Yes, a poor Victorian girl, like a really nice
references.
fancy house back in the day.
Please, 6 a.m. ish or so, I'm sitting there getting the show ready, and bing bong, here comes the text. Usually means Jeff or Kyle need something at the Midtown studio, or my mom's rushing to the hospital. I never know. So I
Sorry to scare you.
Grab it. Kidding. It would be my dad if it was going to the hospital. Come on.
I don't know.
Just gonna keep adding layers. Let's just keep adding layers to the rumor mill, shall we? It was Kyle, and he's informing me that he's very hungover today.
Yes.
Now, and you did even say, I don't have it in front of me. I think you said you made a mistake or you screwed up, or so. What did you just go a little hard on a school night? Is that it?
Yeah, exactly what happened. Yeah.
Well,
yeah. I was gonna go home. And then I made a right-hand turn off an exit where I knew it was bad decisions down that fun road.
He went down that alley.
It's happened to me too, Kyle. It's okay.
And I had what were called the mind erasers. And if you don't know what those are, it's vodka, Kahlua, and Sprite. And I had like 3 of them. And then all of a sudden I'm out, and I thought I went home at 11, but apparently it was 1.
Ooh.
Like, thank God I set my alarms this morning, and I woke up and I threw up in the toilet, and I texted you.
They call it mind eraser for a reason.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I didn't lose too much.
Just your mind.
I'm just letting you guys know. I didn't get the video done. I was supposed to make a video. I didn't get that done. I fudged up.
Our food factor?
Yeah. So we all.
I have the footage. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I opened the program. I just didn't get it finished because I decided to make bad decisions like a dumbass.
I was trying to give him an off ramp, but we all met yesterday to do at Buffalo Wild Wings to try the Pop Rocks chicken things. So we did our video of that. So that's what started this whole thing of us having a few beers. I went to a meeting and went home, but Kyle,
I stayed.
I know that turn that you're talking about though, Kyle.
Yeah.
That turn that you're like, should I go this way or this way?
Yep,
to fill in some of the holes, because I think you've answered most of the follow-up questions, as people are like, well, wait a minute. So this was not Kyle is driving home from like bartending. He's driving home eventually from this thing where you guys did together.
We had a work event.
We
had a work meeting.
Which is the Buffalo Wild Wings Pop Rocks thing we talked about, which is going to be a Food Factor video. Sounds like tomorrow now. We got the soapbox today.
Tomorrow.
Okay, so Jeff, you go home after that, and
went to
now
a
Kyle, you
meeting.
said you.
Yeah, I had a
Yeah,
meeting. I had
that's
to
right,
run
you had
off
a
too.
meeting.
Yeah, Dee and Kyle.
We hung out for a minute.
Yeah.
We had one more beer.
We had one beer.
So I would have made
What
3
what
for me.
role does D play in what happened later? Like,
Nothing.
did she
I went home.
push?
No, yeah, no.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
watched
but
extra
that
innings
extra
for the
drink.
A's.
It wasn't
You
like
know,
that.
the extra drink.
It wasn't like that much extra. It was beer.
No, it was one
It wasn't
beer.
like we
one
were slamming
one
shots, you
Coors
know?
Light, yeah. But I went home and watched the A's and extra innings, walked my dog.
I had what's called a
dealt
Dos
with
Equis.
transient people. Yeah,
I like Dos
that's why. Yeah.
It's delicious.
So-
Oh, it's so
so-
crisp.
As you were going home, Kyle, and you knew that you shouldn't take this exit, do you know why you did?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so you do know why,
There was a
and you
catalyst.
wound up erasing your mind, and now you're here. As Jeff said, we've all done it. We've all been there.
I know we
Do
all
you-
have. It's not professional
Oh.
though. I mean, you know me. I take what I do seriously to some extent. You know.
You do.
I've always show up on time. You know, when like the world's burning around me, I still show up to work.
Yeah.
Unless somebody dies.
Let's have
but,
explosive
you know,
diarrhea. Yeah.
No, I'll still come to work with that. I'll just let
Yeah.
them know on the air, and I run out before commercial once in a while. It happens.
Oh, I'm impressed. I thought you would have set up a makeshift trough and just done the show sitting on that, and then every commercial break, D, I need to be changed.
That was sick. Yeah.
Bring me my toilet
Like, you
paper.
So you should just throw up here. Just throw up here. I'm like,
What are we
no.
talking about?
Yeah.
That's when I was sick last week, and then he was like, just
Oh.
throw up here. He's
Oh,
like,
he
you're
was?
fine. He's like, you got this.
I was like, I didn't say that.
No. But he's like, you got this. Like, you can throw up here. It's fine. I'm like, yeah, I'll have to be running off every 5 seconds.
For Kyle, it's normal.
Yeah, Kyle's like, just do it. You're good.
Yeah, I do feel a lot better
so-
after I threw up, though.
Good. That's always the way. Am I to understand, Jeff?
This is the
We have
way.
played the first commercial break of the show already.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Excellent.
We did take
All
a
right,
full
let's
minute
get to your first update with the old cyclosporiasis, the diarrhea
boy.
disease. That
Yeah.
seems fitting after our
Segue.
conversation.
Yes.
First of all, stop worrying about it. U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. issued a statement yesterday. He said, quote, "We do have the outbreak under control," end quote.
Oh, that doesn't sound
Wow.
reassuring at all.
That's
Actually
it.
coming
That's
from
literally
him.
all he said.
Control.
Coming from him.
He was doing something else.
How
He was
much
asked a question. He
control?
goes, "We have it under control. Next." That was it.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's what they said about COVID. No. Stupid idiot. All right, now, told you so. Cyclosporiasis. We announced last week. Taco Bell said last Friday that it had removed Taylor Farms lettuce from its restaurants and its nationwide supply chain. Supplier Taylor Fresh Foods was removing all of its iceberg lettuce from central Mexico and the U.S. market, and it stopped shipping and recalled iceberg lettuce to 27 states in America. That was all last Friday when no other food had been identified to be part of the outbreak. And then on Saturday, the FDA and the CDC came out and said, oops. Yeah, that was a false positive. Taylor Farms didn't do anything wrong. Taco Bell, we can't link it.
No.
Too bad. We spent the weekend pillaring lettuce in general, Taco Bell, and others. And illnesses associated with the outbreak are now which are now coming back. We have a second wave of illnesses are causing more and more people to eat more and more less. That's not a sentence, but it makes sense. The Michigan Department of Health and Human Services has over 6,500 cases reported. Ohio has 1,200, and the true number of sick people obviously is much higher than reported. A lot of people are just staying home. It takes days or up to 2 weeks for the symptoms to appear, which include the watery diarrhea, the loss of appetite, weight loss, cramping, bloating, increased gas, nausea, and fatigue, and you'll be sick for weeks. By the way, we've had hundreds of hospitalizations around the country as well. No deaths, but hospitalizations. And all of this is causing fewer and fewer and fewer of us to go to fast food chains or restaurants with lettuce-heavy menus as concerns, based in nothing, mount over the cyclospora outbreak. The only thing you could base it on would be history. This is how we've gotten down this road. In the past, it's always been greens, lettuce, basil, stuff. But they can't tell us that. And we've got all these experts saying the water, or we don't know. And why is it? But we're all just going to stop eating greens because of not the show, but the fear factor, where people are like, "Oh my God, is it safe?" I know Jeff and I, we went out last week, not together, but we both ate Taco Bell or something. We were talking about yesterday.
Right.
Lots of lettuce, no problems.
No problems.
lucky.
I've been solid.
TMI. Okay.
I don't know if we talked about it on the show. I think it was a coworker at my bar was telling me that they know somebody who's in their teenage years and they want to lose weight. and they were trying to get lettuce that was covered in this stuff so they could throw up and not eat for a few days and have the diarrhea.
Crazy.
And I was like, that's terrible. Like, you want to get skinny that bad? There's something
Not
called
uncommon. Not uncommon. This has been going on for decades. This is that there is a name for that in the bulimia world.
Right.
If
really?
they can
Yeah,
target
there's-
a natural way, quote, or something that makes sense, or something that's in the news, they'll
it's an
gravitate
excuse
to
for
it.
them then, huh? They're like, oh no, I have this thing. It's going around. Da, da, da.
Right.
No, really,
Don't
I've got a
recommend.
problem. Yeah.
Right.
And
Right.
they're
And now that's
hypochondriacs,
like,
too, so.
and I'm not. I'm not saying this person that he was describing has bulimia, but that's where it starts. Maybe she just wants to get in a bikini by the weekend, and he thinks that's a great way to lose weight. It's still not healthy.
At all.
Foot traffic at Taco Bell's on their daily levels this year compared to a year ago has fallen 17% since this hysteria started last week. Subway has seen decline in daily traffic of 20%. Chipotle and Panera Bread have dropped at 10% because it's not just Taco Bell. We equate the lettuce. We equate, Chipotle. They're kind of like Taco Bell, and they have those own Subway. And so these restaurants are paying a price for nothing. They didn't have a bad distributor, at least what we know today. We'll see what it turns out to be. As of right now, they didn't have a bad distributor. They didn't do anything wrong. Screw them. We're not going there. Let's make their sales plummet by 20% by this fear porn that we're putting out there.
Yeah.
It's powerful.
It's borderline criminal. I mean, it is. It's not in a literal sense, but it is extraordinary the way we release this statement saying, it's Taylor Farms, it's Taco Bell. And a day later, when it's way too late, go, oops, sorry. And the damage.
My restaurant serving
yeah.
lunch shift yesterday, I had several tables. A lot of them were elderly, but they're like, nope, no lettuce. Nope, I don't want any lettuce. No lettuce, no tomatoes, no cilantro. Yeah, they're people. There's the fear factor's out there for sure.
Yeah, and don't mistake this for me like lecturing the media. This is us. This is stupid Americans. I told you a story a couple months ago. My mom is at the pharmacy. That's what old people do, surrounded by other old people. And overhere's the conversation that we had stopped that day bombing the Strait of Hormuz, so she was going to get gas because prices were going to plummet. That's not how it works. But that's just how people hear it and think it. And old people are so prone to it. All they do is sit around and watch this stuff. And they keep hearing, lettuce, cilantro, tomatoes, lettuce, cilantro, tomatoes.
Yep. No, I was bartending over the weekend, and I think it was the World Cup. And I get this older lady, and she's with a group of 7, and she has to be the difficult one. And she gets a burger, and she's like, does it have the sickle cirrhosis lettuce? And I was like, yeah, we serve that. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, we have that. Yeah, we totally planned on getting the lettuce that gives you diarrhea, and we were going to serve that to you.
Order it?
Yeah, we totally have. You want extra? Like, it's so hard, Rob. It's so hard to deal with people sometimes.
I don't know why. Did she order a salad in the end or whatever with
Not
lettuce?
a burger.
No, she got her burger.
She wanted the burger.
Yeah, no, I
Did she
reassured
put
her.
lettuce on it?
I said that we've been serving it. Yeah, she had it with everything on it. And I told her that we've been serving everything and nobody's reported any illnesses. And if you want it, you can have it.
Well, before you served it to her, I hope you disassembled her burger and wiped your butt with it. And then
I
gave
wasn't
it.
in
There you
control
go.
of that
Not
one.
the vindictive.
No, I don't work in the
You want
kitchen. I'm behind the bar.
That's all right. I mean, do you serve the food? I mean, you take it off.
Yeah, I take it over there. Here's the thing, though. It's open, so they can see you. So it's a
You're
little more
creative.
difficult. You're right. You know what? I'm slacking. I was busy. I'm making excuses now.
This is hungover Kyle. This is normal Kyle is all over figuring out how to get poop on this woman's burger who requested that do you or don't you have cyclopsoriasis lettuce, you bitch. Funny stuff.
Yeah. I'll try better.
Now, since we're all pooping apparently, I've never gotten this thing, but the the poop stool, right, that elevates.
Yeah, for
your
old
feet.
people.
Okay, is that what it?
Fiber? What do you mean?
Like,
I've
it's
never
got-
known. I've
it's
never
a portable
gotten it.
toilet.
Oh, a stool.
Poos-
Got it. Okay.
Poos.
Well, it's not a portable toilet. It's just you put your feet up.
Squatty potty.
And-
Squatty potty.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
it's
it's a
healthier
squatty
for you.
potty.
Yeah.
Yeah, allegedly. I don't know. I don't believe anything that says it's healthier for you. I'm like, why? How?
Because
Prove it. Because
you don't push with your
What?
intestines so much. It's
Don't
easier
you?
release, so it doesn't
Really?
cause any problems. That's
Less-
what I've told
Less
them.
hemorrhoids.
Yeah, no hemorrhoids.
Hey.
Yeah.
I was told
That's
for
when
20
things
years.
get stuck.
I was told for 20 years to take an aspirin every day because it was ward off heart attacks. Then I was told, wait, it causes that.
Well, we don't.
So I just
Okay, so that's one
question
example.
these
We haven't heard that example yet. I don't think. Have we?
what example?
That
What?
this causes problems. Have you ever
don't know.
done
Don't
it? Have you
ruin
ever
my life,
taken a
please.
number 2 and put your legs up, like up by your
No.
ears almost?
Kyle like has a
No, I-
recliner. He has a recliner that like tilts him back.
Never.
It also has those the movie, what is it, the D-box
D-box.
D-box
Don't-
toilet?
Yeah.
vibrations in them as well, so
helps
he
him.
can watch his videos.
I'm surprised you didn't
That's
yourself
gonna
on
make a
screen
mess.
yet.
As entertaining as all that is, I'm always not in these conversations. I don't have issues pooping. I don't spend 20 minutes in the bathroom, and no, I just sit down, I go poop, and I leave. I don't use a stool. I don't need the water running or anything. It's just I don't know, whatever. So but I know these things have been around for a couple decades. These squatty potties, which are designed to improve your posture during a bowel movement. Okay, so with cyclopsoriasis going around, perfect timing. A gut health brand has gone viral for wanting to help people let loose during their bathroom visits. It's called Let Loose. That's the brand, and they have announced the launch of new shoes amid the nationwide outbreak. It's yes, you put
Lord.
these shoes on.
Shoes.
They're a hit online. They're 7 inches tall. And you sit on the toilet. They're sandals. They're slides that you slide into.
They're called poo shoes.
And one of them says let and the other says loose because that's the company, and they're naturally your feet are raised, your legs are, your knees are up, and it'll help the poo flow out. They are available only on the Let Loose website. All sizes, men and women. A few sizes sold out yesterday.
Wow.
When they dropped these, they're $70 a pair. Now
$70. Wow.
they're actually not. I called them poo shoes. However, their official name on the Let Loose website are shit shoes. So there they are.
There you go. Okay, the S word. Yeah, that word. Okay, that's
Yeah.
a great name.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah.
So you would leave these in the bathroom, right, and then slide into them
Yeah.
Hopefully.
when you have
Or-
to poop.
Just wear them out to walk the dog.
Yeah. Or you just,
You look ridiculous.
bring them with you with your bag and your purse and everything if you're a girl, and just take them out in public. And every time you gotta go to the bathroom, just bring
I'm
them.
not a big
too.
supporter of
Poo
this
shoes.
in general,
go.
but why would you need the shoes? Couldn't you just do whatever you guys are talking? I never heard of the stool that you're talking about, or squatty potty thing. I never heard of that.
That's yeah.
But it sounds like a stool. Stool seems better than shoes. And then what? You keep them in the bathroom? I'm assuming.
Yeah, and that's
So
not
just
good.
put
You
'em
want
on
to
I
your
don't
spread
know.
your legs
toilet?
more. I get
Oh.
like they're
No,
probably
thank you.
hiding this for commercial purposes. You can't show somebody's open
Yeah.
beaver like that. But, but the way I've done it is like the legs are spread a little bit, like the knees were at ear length, like they were up.
Those are some tall shoes.
I
What
think
if
they're
they,
just showing
now-
off the shoes,
what if they
Kyle.
break their ankle, like while they're wearing
Now-
them?
now- Kyle, in your example, though, you weren't using the squatty potty, right? You were doing it yourself.
Yeah, I was doing it myself.
You just, yeah. So the way I've seen this, Jeff, in other homes is, it looks like a mini pew, mini pew at church, and it just sits like in a corner.
No, it
like
fits
back
around
where
your
your toilet brush is.
Yeah.
It fits around your
Yeah.
toilet. No, it fits
Some of them
around
do.
the actual.
Like you got the one I was using is off
Hey,
to the side.
excuse me. I was telling my story based on my experience. Okay.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
in my experience, it just sits around where the toilet brush is or whatever, so it's out of the way. But if you wanted to, you could pull it out and put your feet on it, etc., and use it. And that's why I was saying these shoes. I assume they just stay in the bathroom. You
Yeah.
can't wear them anywhere. You can't walk on them. They're dangerous.
Oh.
And they're not designed. I'm sure there's a disclaimer. Not designed for walking.
Yeah,
So yeah.
you could break an ankle in those.
And who's gonna see you? What? Just put a box down. What?
And do they really say
70
let loose on them? Because is
Yes.
that necessary?
That's the brand.
Necessary?
That's
Is
the
that
brand.
necessary?
That's
Too
what's
much
so great
food
about
talk,
it.
but
Sponsored by Kenny Loggins. No, you
Because-
gotta let loose.
Because God forbid you get the generic version of these shoes.
Yeah,
You need to get the name brand, the Let Loose brand.
got the loosey gooseys.
Look, whoever runs Let Loose, the gut health brand, bravo to them for jumping on this, realizing their company's
Smart.
name goes right with this, and coming up with this. Because Americans will spend $70 on shoes that will sit in a toilet room that no one will see, other than you. Well, you'll Insta that you're wearing your shit shoes, and
I don't need to see that
And
or know
some
that.
dumb broad's gonna wear these. They got a stripper pole in their house, and she's gonna think she's all sexy, clopping around in her shit shoes before she falls over.
That's what I'm saying. It's gross.
Too gross for Jeff. Too much potty talk.
It's a little out there. It is a little out there.
I like that Kyle like he was like commenting more on her like pooping structure, like her
Yes.
like her
Yes.
her posture.
What's the
Well,
whole
Like
part
that's
of
not a way to
it?
poop right there.
No, it's
I think
not.
she's just showing off the shoes.
But now I've got the song Footloose stuck in my head, and I'm trying to make it funny, going,
Get
Right.
kick off your
And-
shit shoes.
Meanwhile, the rest of us have this visual of Kyle sitting on a toilet with his knees up by his ears, trying to push out a poo.
Never
Yeah,
seen
right.
it.
lava cake.
America's RADcast continues next, only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer. Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040. Barrett Financial Group, LLC. NMLS number 181106. Nevada 5091. Equal housing opportunity.
Remember, Kyle's Food Factor airs every Tuesday and Thursday right after America's RAD Cast. And on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, it's Rob's Soapbox. In other words, just stay here, and we'll keep you entertained until 11 when the Rob and Steve Sports Show starts at 11 here on the radnetwork.com.
If you go to AdvantageSteam.com, which you should, at the top of the page, you'll see the Services tab. Click on it, and you'll see that Advantage Steam does carpet and upholstery cleaning. They protect fabric and fiber. They clean and seal tile and grout. They polish natural stone. They clean rugs, especially those really nice ones from foreign countries. And they treat urine damage. And not just urine, but vomit and feces. No. Yuck. I assume if you need that service, you either have children or pets or you live in a frat house. But either way, they'll take care of you. Of course, Advantage Steam also applies MicroSeal. And if you don't know what that is by now, then you just suck. Joel is the local small business owner of AdvantageSteam.com. He's a lifelong maggot, and he's treated, cleaned, protected, polished, and microsealed the homes of countless members of the RAD team over the years, various RAD studios, and of course, Williams Manor. And I hate admitting this, but he is a genuinely really great, nice guy. In fact, if you tell him I said that, you'll get 0% off all services. So go to AdvantageSteam.com. Click on Make an Appointment, enter in your available dates and any comments, like maybe type, Rob said you're a really great, nice guy. Please give me 0% off. And they will get you all set up. Just go to AdvantageSteam.com. That's AdvantageSteam.com.
Yes, we know that some of you are upset over who isn't here on America's RADcast. Well, good news. One type of choice the Supreme Court didn't take away from you, yet is the ability to choose what you want to listen to. Remember, it's your body, your choice. Use it to go somewhere other than the radnetwork.com.
New soapbox posted at theradnetwork.com today, and one of the elements of it would be, it's not so much dating, I guess, in the soapbox, but relationships between men and women, traditional relationships. The soapbox more about how people change, and then how we cheer some people for demanding what they want in relationships and others not so much. So that's new at theradnetwork.com. But there are other things more related to dating or love or such that have gone viral. This one would be anything from dating to marriage. A new list that popped up on social media. These are women who were offering up their best guy flexes that instantly make them attractive. So the little things, I don't know why they had to call them flexes. That's stupid. The things that guys do that actually make women go, oh, because guys are stupid. They don't know. They think, ooh, me lift heavy piece of wood by her, and she'll be all over me. And they don't do anything else. It's like
until you get splinters, you drop it like a little puss and go, ow!
Right, yeah. That's the worst part. You can't even lift it. There's that, and then ow. Or you shit yourself while carrying it. That's unattractive.
Oh, there's a spider! No.
Oh God, yeah, it's awful.
Here are the ones. So women started, word clouding them and then liking them, and the ones that showed up as the best guy flexes. They're all, just old school. This is the nature of how women are becoming more and more frustrated with men today, depending on what women are attracted to, particularly younger women. That's why younger women are attracted to older men, because they're all looking at dudes under 30 going, what is wrong with you? You don't know how to change a tire. You're obsessed with hitting yourself in the face with a hammer. You care more about what other guys think of you. Oh, wait, you want to go back to like some dystopian age of weird masculinity. There's so many facets out there, and all of them are making dudes bad. And so when I look at this, this is the low bar we've set for ladies. I've heard this multiple times from Gen Z women recently. If he has a job.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Or, and this one of these things. Like, this is how bad it got. And these are Gen Z women who are explaining why they can't date men their age. So that's one, that they realized that they had gotten to the point, they and their friends, of, if he has a job, I'll go out with him. That was the bare minimum. Another one was, if they don't live with their parents. Gen Z, meaning 22 or older. Then he doesn't have to have a job. Just don't live with your parents. You can have 8 roommates. Okay, good enough. This is how far dumbed down it's gotten. So when I look at all of these things, I'm like, isn't this just being a good guy, a good person? But here's what women said. Are things that men do that make them instantly attractive. No particular order, thoughtfulness, number 1. They describe it as little things, like grabbing a snack or a drink for them too, if he's getting one for himself. Duh.
Oh, that's sweet.
What?
You guys don't ever forget? You never forgot sometimes? For like, you just go and get yourself something out of the fridge, and you come back and she's like, well, is there something for me?
Okay,
I'm good at that.
Thank you, Kyle.
I know I'm better at it now. I was not good at it for a while.
I'm grabbing a bottle of water. Do you want anything?
I don't know. I'm lost in my head. I'm just going fast. That's
I'm
all
having
it is.
dessert. Do you
Jeff
want a
said,
cookie? Do you want some milk?
I know. I'm better at it now.
I appreciate though, because Kyle twisted my mindset immediately, because I'm like, what are you are you getting gas and you go into the gas station and you don't ask her if you want? So I wasn't even thinking at home. But you're right. Now at home, you get up, you're both on the sofa. You get up, you're going to the kitchen to get a drink, and you come back with your drink. It's like, did you not think of refill? Yeah. Now, notice what they said though. This is a move men make that makes them attractive, meaning they're thoughtful that they do it. Do they ding the guy for not doing it? Not so much anymore. This is what's so sick. It's like, well, I'd only be. That's what I would expect. If he would have brought me a drink, I would have been impressed.
It is,
One demerit done. No.
I think the standards definitely have gotten.
You feel great when you do remember, when you're like setting the table and you're like, hey, I'm gonna go grab something out of the fridge. Do you want something too? Like, hey, this is in here. You want one? And then they're like, yes.
That
you
should be
feel great.
standard.
I
You
know,
want a glass of
I
wine.
know,
You want a soda.
I feel like it's
He's
just like
working.
been pushed back like 5 years now. Like, I mean, it used to be like if you're 18, when I was younger, I was 18 and I moved out on my own, and that was super cool. Like, you could definitely tell that when you talk to a girl, you talk to a friend, you're like, oh no, I have my own place. Even if you're just running a room with your friends or whatever, it's a big deal. Obviously, if you had your own car and stuff like that, that's a big deal as well. But I think now it's just been pushed back. Now it's like if you're 25, 26 and getting your own place and stuff, it's like, oh wow, okay, you're on the move kind of thing. I don't know what. I mean, I can assume what's caused it, but I don't really know what exactly is.
And this goes back to what we were talking about earlier. It doesn't matter why my microphone wasn't working when the show started. It wasn't working. What do you do to fix it? I'm sure you and I could probably talk for hours what's caused this, but for women who Gen Z women haven't fallen into this trap. Most of them. I'm obviously speaking in hyperbole here and superlatives. But most women are like, I don't care why. I just don't appreciate that you're 25 and living at home. And then everything else is getting dumbed down. Like, you don't even think to say, hey, I'm getting up. Now, in the one, like the Kyle scenario, there is that level of comfort that you get to after a while where you've been together for years and you don't mean to be inconsiderate and you probably think of it, but it'll happen now and then. But if it's always happening, Kyle's training himself. But it's gone from, you got to have a job. Don't live with your parents. Can you just remember to get me a goddamn drink because I'm a breathing human in the same room? So next one that women mentioned, the guys do that instantly make them attractive. They love animals.
Oh yeah, that's so cute.
When animals love a man and he loves them back, say women, by being gentle and nice to them, that is an enormous green flag, right? That means, keep going, green flag.
Green,
Sure.
yep.
Sure.
Yeah, sweet.
That's
Again,
not a new one. Yeah, if the pet likes you, yeah, you're in.
I love it.
And also, it's not very compromisable. What's the alternative? He's a serial killer who tortures animals. Serial killers.
Yeah. Not torture. I'm saying people just don't like animals. They're like, ugh, your dog's close to me. Like, ugh.
Or people who are like weirdly scared of animals. Like, there's like certain
okay
people
with
that are just oddly.
Instant P
It's
card.
my favorite.
Instant
Oh my
P card.
God.
Yeah.
I love those people. Oh my God.
My 17-pound Maltese is scaring you. I'm sorry. Wow.
I'm okay with them. I'm okay with them until I learn the why. Because a lot of times the why is fairly heartbreaking and easy to fix.
Yeah.
But if you learn they're just, dramatic and it's based in nothing and they're scared of a stuffed animal incident when they were a kid, that's different.
Right.
My concern is always the opposite. When animals that are known to be social don't like them. Dogs.
Right.
If a dog doesn't like you, I don't want anything to do with you.
Yeah.
I don't care what you feel about dogs. But again, these are like, to me, as we go through this list, we're talking about things that shouldn't even be mentioned. These are standard. She breathes. She can walk. She likes animals. I mean, duh. That's not even. I'm not gonna call my butt. Hey, Jeff. Not this Jeff. This is evil Jeff. I would call my friend good Jeff.
Who also calls me evil Jeff. When I talk to him, he calls me evil Jeff.
Oh wait, is he texting? And I don't know why I'm using this as the phone indicator. And say, Jeff, oh my God, I went out with this girl, and it was great. She was even nice to a dog. Who brags about that? She didn't kick Sarge when she met him. What? Come on. Next up, women say that men are instantly attractive if they show humility, being able to admit that they don't know certain things and they might not be the smartest or strongest person in the room. You're right. Yes. I don't know if that's an epidemic. That's all. That's hard to learn.
Don't be a liar.
You got to grow up. Yeah. I mean, and if you get caught in a lie, you better either own it or be really, really good at it and keep going and take notes so you don't screw up the lie for the rest of your life because you're always going to be telling that lie.
I like that.
There's nothing wrong with saying I don't know. There really isn't. Now, it's also a good way to learn if the other person's a good human. So, do you know when Beyonce is going to go out on tour yet? No, I haven't heard. What? Aren't you in that industry? Shouldn't you? Bye. See, those are the kind of things where you just
See, I'm thinking something different. If I go to Home Depot and I'm with a dude and he doesn't know anything about Home Depot and I know every aisle and where to go, follow my lead, let me be awesome, compliment me about it, and let's go. Humility and complimentary.
What kind of compliments do you want at Home Depot?
I'm
Yeah,
glad
like-
that you know
like-
everything about the store and I don't know anything.
Like you're really good at getting like wood and pipes.
Yeah, I am.
No,
really
I
What aisle things?
see.
are
I
on?
pick up
knowing
what
the
she's laying
aisles,
down
like,
here.
Electricity, this aisle. Aisle 14.
It's a two-pronged thing, though. There's the prong of which I thought you were going to focus on, but D has to be positive about everything.
Yeah.
The first prong is what dude doesn't know how to navigate Home Depot? Well, unfortunately, a lot of them. But that one is what
Aisles
sent
tell
me.
you what you need. They're big. You
Kyle.
look up and it says paint, and then it says plumbing and electric. Okay.
Kyle, you're doing the Jeff thing. I want to talk about why people still live at home at 26. It doesn't matter. I don't know why these dudes don't know their way around a Home Depot or how to read signs or have the sense to go on their phone and not
Basic.
look like an idiot. So they know when they get into Home Depot, okay, she wants this. Okay, I'm gonna. There's so many ways around this, and that isn't where D went, although had to be mentioned. The other one is I appreciate what D's saying. If I see a woman who is assertively taking charge in a situation that maybe in this case isn't stereotypically her role, that is hot as F. It's like, wow, thank you. That's really cool. Thanks for. I would be self-deprecating. I don't know how that example happens, but let's say it does. Like, hey, I promise you're not going to have to be the man in the relationship most times, but thank you for handling it here. Women love that, and it's honest. It's not a line. And so that is a form of humility. The dude that's like, yeah, I didn't. As opposed to, well, they changed things around here. It's always in aisle 7. Look it up. Aisle 7 always is nuts and bolts.
I'm not used to this Home
I
Depot.
was one. God. Next up, women say that men are instantly attractive when they're prepared. Think ahead, anticipate things, make life smoother. Don't be moving us from disaster to disaster. Right. Don't be a drama queen, guys. That's what guys have become. I don't know. I gotta call my dad. Again, that's to me is just basics. Basic. That's what dudes do. You have things planned. You know when you have to leave. You know where to go. You know what the ulterior route is. Whatever.
Yeah.
This is a frustrating
Wow.
list.
Right. Yeah, I know. It's making me cringe.
What is your stat? Are you just not looking, D, because you don't have time, or you're so disgusted by men, or what is that you're willing to share? Because I don't know how you do it. I really don't.
No, I work 3 jobs. I take care of my dog. I hang out with my family. Like, those are my favorite things. I didn't even build my
nothing's
garden
missing.
this year.
Yeah.
Nothing's
Yeah.
missing.
Keep yourself occupied.
I fill in all the blanks myself.
Yeah, well, and I mean, if the idea that these are the things that would make you be impressed right away said, yeah, I
Ugh.
don't need that in my life.
Yeah.
Again, the best news about it is for those of us that find ourselves single, even though we didn't want to be as men, it's like, whoa, this is easy. You want to talk about shooting fish in a barrel when your competition are these guys?
Nobody got time for that.
Kindness to random people. Here's another one. Women brag when they meet a guy who is kind to strangers. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's so bare minimum.
Wow.
Competence. Just do something and do it well. Don't make a big fuss about it. There's another one. Men bragging about, did I do good? Did I do good?
Good boy. Yeah, here's your treat.
You got the Uber here on time? Third.
Will you touch it? Will you touch it? Can you touch it? Can you touch it right now?
Third. Oh, never mind. I'm done. Third.
Here's a Scooby snack. Good job.
Thank you.
Have I mentioned anything that should be?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna say I do a lot of this.
Legitimately,
Yeah.
like,
Protect
Kyle,
them from wild animals. Like that's what I'm expecting. Like the next one to be.
oh, so they're gonna hiss. They're gonna like,
Right.
yeah.
No, it's just so yeah. Like
From
you
a
say, it's
bear?
like
A shield
very
from a
like
bear?
minimum requirements here.
Wild
Right.
animal.
It is.
Yeah.
And Kyle, honestly, other than you very rudely get up and don't offer your girl a drink thing, which I didn't know. I looked at this and because at first I'm like, this is just basic. It's not even a me thing. I mean, I do all these things, and then I started going through my head. Evil Jeff probably does all these things. Good Jeff does all these things. And I said to him, even Kyle
Dude. Yeah, even Kyle.
does all
He
these
just
things. Except
forgets
there was,
from
You know,
time to time.
the whole being nice to people in public. I'm getting a lot worse at that. I am not nice to people in public anymore.
is it?
Not
but is
all
it
the time,
warranted?
for the most part. But oh my god, dude, I've been going off on some people sometimes, and it's not nice. but
Well,
sometimes
now-
they
now,
deserve
but-
it.
Okay, first of all, that was the first question. They deserve it. Like, did they really, or were you being a hothead? And then when you say go off, what does that look like? I mean, are you doing something that makes, it doesn't have to be about her specifically, but would make a woman go, this is a little aggressive for me? Or is it like, good, he's standing up for us?
Okay, so if it's a traffic incident, I'm in the comfort of my car and the other person can't hear me, then it's a little psychotic and you're going to have some questions.
I need to hear you yelling in the car about it. Like about, oh my God, there's so much traffic. People are so dumb. Keep it inside.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure.
thought he was gonna be at Costco with the snacks going. Like, where's the garlic bread?
That's me.
Where's the garlic bread?
What it
Garlic bread
is,
to
I
taste
felt
this.
bad about this. There was a homeless guy digging through one of my recycling bins, and he left everything all over the street. And I come home, and it's in my driveway and on my grass, and it's just spread everywhere. And he comes up, he's like, hey, cool car. And I'm like, dude, you need to pick all this fucking shit up. And I started going off on him, and I just looked like a crazy dude yelling at a homeless person.
Was he
I'm like,
mid-act?
what's that?
Was he mid-act? Was he actually
Oh, yeah.
doing,
Okay, he was
so
in
you
there.
caught him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He was doing it with other trash cans. There was more trash all over the street. He had already rummaged through.
That's fine.
And I just lost it, but I felt bad. I'm like, maybe he's, mentally ill. I don't know. But I just thought it was super disrespectful, and I just didn't. I felt bad for yelling at him the way I did.
Well, okay, so but there's two levels there. One is how you feel about how you handled it, which is the most important thing in the end. And you don't feel, it sounds like you handled it the way you would want to, ideally. And then there's, a woman, this is, what pressures me about marriage. And we've made up this one. He stands up for us or whatever we're doing here. I think some wouldn't have a problem at all with what you described. Others might be like, did you have to curse, and did you have to treat him like a subhuman, and you decide and you adjust from there, because the way you describe it, that's bullshit. He should clean it up. I don't think I would hope, this is the only way I can describe these things. I would hope that I would have the wherewithal to not degrade him, if at first anyways, be like, hey, thanks, man, I appreciate that. All this garbage here, you gonna clean this up? Something like that. The minute he backtalks, then I don't know what you're going to do other than turn into a raving idiot.
Yeah. No, and I was already hot-headed. I turned around the corner, I saw it, got mad.
Yeah.
And I just let off. But I mean, did it all by myself.
But I like the
if I was with a girl,
yeah,
my girlfriend was
kindness
around,
of strangers,
she would probably lose her shit on me.
Trying.
And that's where you make those decisions. Do I behave differently when she's around? Do I tell her you got to deal with it? Can I adjust to this? Again, though, the idea that being kind to strangers is, yep, I'm going to brag about that to my girlfriends. That's where we're at. Next one, women say that if a man can make clear plans ahead of time and keep them, he's a winner.
Dear God. Yeah,
wow.
That's a win
All
right there.
Being able to easily build simple things.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry.
I mean, I wish they got a little more specific.
Yeah,
How simple are we talking here? Everything comes with a manual. There's YouTube everywhere.
Yeah, can he put together an IKEA desk with no instructions?
Well, instructions, you got to have them still.
I built a box for Kyle if people want to be impressed by that. Yeah.
You go back. Does he know how to? Does he know how to change a tire?
That's a big one. Oh.
I changed my own tire a couple weeks ago. It was so empowering.
Have you seen this guy? It's actually, I think it's cool what he's doing. It's sad that he's doing it, but he's got it's over, it's a million, if not millions of followers on Insta. And it's, I don't know, it's like called Dad Helps, or he's a dad. And he makes these videos as though he's talking to his sons. And he has hundreds of thousands of young men following him because they were never taught how to tie a tie, how to shave, how to change a tire. And he does these cool videos where I'm like, well, and he's nice about it. And he's very like, this is how you would do it without being too patronizing. Yeah. That's neat. It's pretty sad that a 23-year-old dude has to follow Dad Helps or whatever his name is and to know how to brush his teeth or whatever this guy's doing. There's more.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Okay.
5 more things that just have one of these and you're a winner, say women. You remember things. Okay, this one's been around forever. The little things. Guys remember things that I tell him, things that I've done, things I'm stressed about, my favorite color, whatever. And then he quietly does things to make my life easier using that knowledge. That's always been a higher lift. That's more on the, okay, he's a nice guy. He's
I don't
a cool
expect
guy.
that.
if he does it right. But what was the?
Any age.
So some chick met a guy, told him that she wanted to send her lunch at work. Okay, he's gonna DoorDash her lunch.
So
A
sweet.
smooth move. What's
Yeah,
up?
they'd gone out like twice, and he's doing the
Little
text
sneaky
thing.
pizza.
Okay.
What's up?
And she said something like, "Oh, that's so sweet. Well, I love fettuccine Alfredo, which is like her favorite thing." And then she showed me the text, and it changed entirely from that because she wanted to know if she had done something wrong, and because he sent her Mexican food, and she was like, "But," and he didn't even like ask her what she wanted. So Mexican food, you got to check. Do you like chili rellenos?
It's still a gesture.
Yeah,
He wanted to eat it. He wanted something there, and then he was like, "I'm just gonna send this to the girlfriend."
Right after
like-
saying.
She's like, "I want pizza," and he's like, "Well, Mexican food it is, bitch."
It's still a gesture. I would take kindness in the gesture, but overall, one demerit. Bye.
Yeah, right. They're proactive at problem solving. That makes a man worth keeping. Okay. I mean, I guess some men will just step back and let others take charge. Whatever. I don't know. They make people feel comfortable. Well, that's kind of like treating strangers well. They're musical, and that means anything. Whether they play music, read music, love music. Women say they need to have musical chemistry with their man. It's very hot. That's an odd one to put on the list. So that's great. I agree with that. But like, so wait a minute, Rebecca, why are you with him? He lives at home. He doesn't have a car. He doesn't have a job. He's got diabetes. Why? We have a really strong musical chemistry. Well, marry him.
Our
that's
Spotify's
great.
matched.
Oh my god. Yeah. You know what? That'd be pretty important. How crappy would it be though going on a road trip with somebody
what I mean.
and they want to just play the worst thing in the world that you don't want to listen to? Like, let's use example, straight gangster rap. I don't want to listen to that for a whole car ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have a good little mix. Absolutely.
No, see, this to me is a legitimate competency, not competency.
Bare minimum.
No. Here's what I would suggest. Compatibility. That's the C word I was looking for. This is a legitimate compatibility issue. Kyle gave a great example. I think every couple that thinks they're getting serious, wants to get serious, they got to travel together once. That is a different animal because of everything you learn about a person. Music, the stress, how do they treat people, time management. Oh, there's so many things you learn, but you bring up a great example.
If you throw up in your car.
Yeah, okay, all of that, yes. I mean, if you're going to spend years with this person, all of that should come out. The music, you're right. If you, for some reason, it's just never come up when you've been dating, or you do that thing of, so what kind of music do you like? And they say, I like everything, which is a lie. And then you get in the car, you're driving, and she goes, can I handle the tunes? And you're trying to be sweet. It's new, whatever. You go, yeah, of course. And then pretty soon, doom, dum, doom, dum, 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 whatever you don't want to hear. That's an issue. But this is what we should be talking about. It shouldn't be a bottom line deal. So that's why I use that absurd example. Dude's got no car, no job, lives with his parents, no left foot, but hey, we like the same music. So
win right there. It's a win. No, we're already making
and the other one
playlist together.
The other one, women said dudes can't be complainers or whiny babies. No kidding.
That's gonna happen no matter what. So let that one go, baby girl.
Well, I feel like these things are like
all the time.
These are things that you want to obviously have in another person to know that they're on top of stuff or that they're more motivated or have a good job. I also feel like it's impossible to have a real relationship if you're still living with your parents or if you don't have a vehicle or if all these things. Like, you can have a version of a relationship, but it's not going to be like an adult one. And how are you going to really know if like it's really good at, or you're really right for this person when you're having your mom still make you dinners or still going out with, more like, we'll just go upstairs and have dinner with my mom, not like actually go out on the dates and stuff. So,
oh my God.
You can both.
You can do both, but you have to do the other one first.
Both.
Yeah.
I love family, so family's super important to me.
Sure.
So.
No, and family doesn't need to be eliminated for a guy to be competent and able. Like, take Jeff's example, and it just never really comes up, and you keep going, and you move in together, and you find out he doesn't even know how to do laundry. She asks you to do laundry, and he says, okay, I'll take it to my mom's.
Oh, boy.
That should have been worked out.
America's RADcast continues next, only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040. Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP. M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you, all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
Ask not what our RADcast can do for you, but rather what you can do for America's RADcast. Start by heading to the radnetwork.com and following us on every goddamn social media platform known to mankind.
Well, I suck, and I owe you an apology. I'm very sorry. I even had this planned, and it just slipped my mind. Yesterday was July 21st.
Yes.
And I didn't mention that it was
Junk food
World
Day.
Giraffe Day, and we were supposed to
I thought it was Moon
celebrate
Day
giraffe.
yesterday.
Now, there's two different things. What was yesterday, Dee?
Moon Day? That was Monday or Tuesday?
Well, yeah, there's like 30 things a day. That's
know.
the thing with
it's
this
a big
every day
one.
is a day. You can only mention what you can, and I wouldn't even probably usually mention Giraffe Day. But I had found a story, and I made a note to do it on July 21st, which was yesterday. And and I saw this thing on my desk last night. These giraffe facts. And I went, wait, when is that? We didn't do it. And I saw it was the 21st. The reason it didn't come up on my July 21st thing yesterday was it's actually June 21st. So I screwed this up twice. I screwed you back in June.
I don't think anybody would have fact checked that. You probably couldn't have gotten away with that lie.
Yeah.
I know, but I didn't wanna. I didn't wanna.
It's not fair to the giraffes.
No, it's not.
It's not. I fear Jeffrey gets offended or whatever.
Poor Lucy or whatever the missing giraffe was.
Yet a month ago yesterday was World Giraffe Day, and I didn't mention that on either day. So I'm very sorry. If you'll indulge me, since I have them. Giraffes are found in 21 different countries in Africa. Their spots are unique, just like our fingerprints. I love this. Their markings serve as camouflage. Okay, never mind that floating head above the trees.
What kind of predator is hunting a giraffe? Do lions go after giraffes?
Yeah,
maybe the
do.
babies, but
they go after them. Yeah.
Oh, really? Damn, that's a bold ass lion.
Camouflage.
Well, like a team of lions usually.
Yeah, and that's why the giraffe height protects them, because they see the lions long before the lions can actually get to the giraffe. The giraffe is smart enough, goes, I'm not a bunch of lions.
Next down, yeah.
Then he just turns around and he starts walking away. By the way, every step that a giraffe takes is 15 feet. So that whole thing that we had a couple weeks ago where Kyle was like scaring Jeff stepping over a coffee table, that's nothing to a giraffe. The giraffe would step over a car lot. He's like, yeah, okay, I'm on the other side.
Yeah, you see him gallop? Holy crap.
Kyle used to have to get ready for that jump. He would have to go.
Well, when I'm with these guys, I'm hard to keep up with them. I'm like, you guys are tall. I'm 5'2". You guys are 6'4" and 6'2". I can't keep up. I'm a tiny giraffe.
Have you seen, Jeff, the giraffes in the morning out in the Serengeti? They stretch. It's really cool. They get down, they do the splits,
lunges.
And they've got their long leg is out, and they touch their foot with their tongue.
It's so
really?
And that's how they stretch.
It's so cute.
They stand an average of 18 feet tall, weigh 4,000 pounds. Their necks alone are taller than me, 6 feet. Fuck you, giraffe. They eat 145 pounds of leaves per day.
Oh, get it.
Oh, that's
well, I mean, if you weigh 4,000 pounds, sure, that sounds about right.
That's a lot of poo.
Get it.
Ooh, what's a giraffe poo look like? There's a fun Google image.
Does it come out like a log, or is it piled like a horse?
Probably a horse. They're horsey-like. Their little tails.
Yeah, people ride them. Yeah. They carry cars around.
Yeah, if we were to create a category, this is very scientific, of animals that are horsey-like. I mean, you'd have horses, giraffes, ponies, zebras, camels. We ride them.
Yeah, they're a little camel-like,
No matter what we talk about it always gets back to poo.
Oh.
I just wonder if now you can have gambling on giraffe races, like horse races.
No, they're not built for that sport.
No,
they don't even want to eat the leaves at the Sacramento Zoo. They're despondent there.
Well, I think a lot of people would also suggest that horses aren't built for that sport, but I digress. Certainly dogs are not built for the Iditarod, but I digress. I'm not a member of PETA. I just don't like to see animals tortured for human entertainment. Giraffe races.
They have pellets. They have pellet poop.
Pellets?
What is
like
the size of that
like rabbit
pile?
poop.
No.
Yep.
That's so not fun.
I have to feel like there's a village in Africa somewhere that does giraffe races. That we don't know. That's never going to get to us, but there is somewhere. And
they stretch out and they have giraffe races.
I'm going to be surprised one day.
D, I'm working on a business idea for Kyle. Does it describe the pellets?
They're just average size. They're next to a Sharpie in this one image. A box of giraffe poop seeds. That's CNN. Yeah. Oh, they have an image of one. They actually show the giraffe poop.
Because I wonder, Kyle, if we could just fill up some. This is the hot thing. People are selling air from Madison Square Garden at Taylor's wedding.
Yes.
Could we just fill up Ziploc bags like with capers and claim that you got them in during a safari in Africa? And you got to make up a story. Something happened, and so there's special giraffe.
It's like rabbit
giraffe poop.
Who doesn't?
A necklace.
Me.
I'm sure it's great for gardening.
Who wants to pay $200,000 to be buried next to Marilyn Monroe? There's somebody out there that'll pay for anything. So it's not giraffe poop. That's the point. We got to come up with a story. This is giraffe poop that Kyle collected while he
volunteering
he was
at
watching
Sacramento Zoo.
I was giving giraffe rides to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. And what we do is we get a saddle, we put it on a giraffe, and we take him around the property. And this one was having a crappy day and let out quite a bit. And so this one was in the presence of Taylor Swift.
I like the story. You're gonna have to AI up some photos though.
That'll be easy.
But the problem is you're involving one of the biggest, most powerful people on the planet who's going to come out immediately and refute your story. But she's going to refute it and then probably sue you. She sues everybody.
Here, how about this one then? This giraffe was rescued from Neverland Ranch, Michael Jackson's old estate, and this is the giraffe that is now cared for. But this poop was on Neverland Ranch.
The one that I'm missing in Texas.
Yeah, it's a one-of-a-kind giraffe poo.
Better. That's better. That's better because it tugs at your heartstring, reminds you, the Michael movies out there, the Michael Jackson story. Yeah. You're going to donate, quote, proceeds to, the Organization for Abused Children or whatever.
That's smart.
It's tax write-off proceed. We're working on something there. So thank you, Dee, for the pellet poop. By the way, giraffes. Tongues measure over a foot long. They're dark blue, purple, or black to protect them from the sun because they spend 20 hours a day grazing. They're just up there. I mean, 145 pounds of leaves. That takes a while.
They have a 1 foot tongue?
Whoa.
I knew the women would all go, whoa.
I was like, okay, giraffe. Calm down.
Peanut butter and dog. Peanut butter and giraffe.
Calm down, giraffe.
Of course, the giraffe has to stand 18 feet away to then bend over and then get the tongue.
all of their foraging.
Giraffes have 7 vertebrae in their neck. That's the same as us. Their vertebrae are much longer than ours, though. They measure 10 inches each. In the wild, giraffes live 25 years in captivity. They've lived up to 40 years because they don't have any predators. They live in herds of about 20, and they look out for predators. There you go. So there is giraffe facts.
Can you eat giraffe?
You can eat anything. Well, it's just a matter of if it's legal and what it might do to you.
I'm saying, what Jeff said, the giraffe races, maybe in a country in Africa, maybe they have giraffe meat on sale.
They're endangered.
You can have giraffe burgers.
They're endangered. Leave them alone.
They're endangered?
That's why they're.
They are, but that doesn't stop anything. I mean, all those poor rhinos and elephants that are having their horns and their tusks and their ivory cut off. That's all illegal. It still happens.
I know. But I don't
and yes, people do eat giraffes.
Oh, snap.
Giraffe hunting is illegal in most places. The meat is consumed by local populations across Africa. Harvested as bush meat, it's highly nutritious and lean. Chefs who have tried it describe the taste as a naturally sweet blend of beef, lamb, and venison.
I literally, in my head, I was like, I bet it's lean, like venison.
Dude.
I've had bear, I've had ostrich, I've had,
giraffe jerky, here we come.
Okay. But
how many fat giraffes have you seen?
They're all
not
lean.
Many. They're all lean. Yeah. Can you imagine that slender little neck and it comes down to this big old wine barrel of a body?
All those leaves,
That would be good.
Okay.
Today, it is in fact Wednesday, July 22nd. It's one of those days, stupid things going on. It's Mango Day. Who cares?
I love mangoes.
And it's National Hammock Day. There you go.
Ooh,
so, thus, it's a good day. We've been threatening because there's a lot of things going on in July. We did hot dogs. It's hot dog month.
Yeah.
It's also grilling month, which is kind of like hot dogs, but we still have grilling month. But it is also ice cream month. It's National Ice Cream Month, which was signed into law by President Reagan, inviting everyone to indulge in their favorite flavors. Ice cream, like everything else, first consumed in China. If it's not Persia, it's China. That's where the world began. Around 618 AD, the first dish was made from flour, buffalo milk, and an organic compound commonly used in lotion. All right. So nothing's changed, right?
Creamy.
We have sodas that are made with an additive that's in airline fuel. Back then, They had lotion ingredients in their ice cream.
Ew.
The Bible indicates that King Solomon enjoyed iced drinks during the harvest season. That was kind of sort of like, it's more than just putting ice in tea. It's kind of like slightly frozen, maybe a slushy, fresh slushy.
Ooh, yeah.
1,000 years later in Italy, Marco Polo returned from the Far East and brought back a recipe for what we know now as sherbet. And the first mention of ice cream in the United States is in Maryland in 1744, which then set off floats, sundaes, and the world's biggest ice cream consumer, us, because we fat and we like our ice cream.
I love ice cream.
Yes, and by the way, it's not a summer food. It's an all the time,
Year
anytime
round.
food.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they make peppermint. Not my favorite.
During summer, the average American eats per week 11 scoops of ice cream.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a
Oh,
week?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big time.
Yeah.
I mean, half
How
a
many-
pint
I'm
a
like
night.
one.
How many scoops are in a pint? So I finished my Haagen-Dazs pint. I have bars. I love ice cream. So
Well, Rob says I switched to ice cream after secondary is my M&Ms. Like he didn't like give up a healthy thing. He gave up his M&Ms.
No. Yeah, and tomorrow at this time, when Greg from Maptrition joins us, we can discuss that. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm just sharing that I still eat my M&Ms, but I seem to have segued more to an ice cream palate now, and so I think the like a pint is 6 to 8 scoops, depending on how big your scooper is.
yeah.
But I mean that's why I'm eating half a pint a night. I'm easily eating.
I can dust 2 pints minimum a week.
Oh, I love it when you like go in for a big scoop and it breaks off like a good third of the ice cream itself out of the little thick container it's in. You pull out this big old massive thing, put that in your bowl.
Yeah. Bowl straight in your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, right out of the pint.
Oh,
Yeah.
I put mine in bowls sometimes.
Sometimes I'm feeling
Well,
fancy.
that-
I'm a bowl person.
Yeah, well, okay. Is that because you guys live with people? You don't have to do that when you live with
I
anybody.
just
you
feel like
know,
the
yeah.
carton kind of like starts getting a little like
Well, you must
soft and stuff.
manhandle it.
That's true.
And
I do. I have
I
man
buy
hands.
premium
I have
ice
strong
cream
man
with
hands.
strong cartons.
muscle my
I
ice
don't
cream
buy
too
dollar
much.
store.
I'm half
ice
and
cream.
half. Sometimes I use a bowl and sometimes I do not. Just
My
depends.
cartons don't last more than 2 or 3 days, Jeff. So I don't care about them falling apart.
Yeah. Just
As
like
big as
me.
through one eating, I'm good. When you add up all the totals across the country, Americans eat an estimated 11.5 billion with a B pounds of ice cream just in the summer, which would be enough ice cream to fill 113 football stadiums. How do they know that?
I love it.
What?
I don't
That's a
know.
Strange AI calculus.
Yeah.
The favorite flavor is exactly the same for Gen Z, Millennials, and Gen X. We all say that our favorite flavor overall is
Vanilla.
Some like stupid.
You see that? It's always the name. That's all every year, right? That's the
Chocolate.
favorite flavor.
Vanilla.
And yet, no, it's not. It's not vanilla. For
Mint chocolate
Gen Z,
chip.
Millennials, and Gen X, that's interesting. The
Cookies
D
and
keeps
cream.
saying chocolate. Gen Z, Millennials, and Gen X, it's cookies and cream. Is our favorite.
Cool. It's good.
Baby boomers.
My
Baby
favorites
boomers,
is
you know,
also-
old people like what Dee's attracted to. They prefer chocolate.
Yeah, old person.
Alex Simone and butter pecan.
Yeah, and you have butterscotch candy
The
in your
Werther's,
pockets.
I do actually. I buy the green apple ones during Christmas.
What is malt? Is that chocolate?
Ew. What? Wait, what? You buy green apple Werthers?
Yeah.
Oh, those are good. The
No.
caramels?
Yeah.
I've had them.
No.
Oh, Dollar Tree, dude.
No.
Werther's delights.
Yep, I got them on accent
Not
one
with
time. And I
apple.
was like, these are pleasant.
They're delightful.
Stop. God, get this apple
Yeah.
Oh, you
crap.
don't like them.
Oh, there's a little
No,
sour
it
in
is.
between. Get the caramel and the sour. Ooh.
Yeah, they're good.
A poll for National Ice Cream Month asked 6,500 American adults. Well, we just kind of did this. We talked about bowls. We talked about pints. What do you want your ice cream served in? So that's really more when you're going out. Really, I mean, served in. But either way, would you prefer your ice cream served in a waffle cone, a sugar cone, a cake cone? You pass up the cones
cake
altogether.
cone.
You get a cup or, quote, something else.
Right.
Which, if
Like
any of
Hell's
those,
a
because they don't
cake
mention.
cone?
Like Rite Aid, like
I-
those like soft cones.
Okay, I'm going with something else because I just eat it out of the pint. I don't know what the hell a cake cone is, but it seems to be pretty
The
popular.
ones that
Like
come
a
out of like
cone.
the bin at
I
Rite
don't
Aid.
really order ice cream ever at a restaurant.
The bin?
Yeah.
Well, they have like them in like a thing, and they pull like it's a sugary like soft cone.
That's the cake cone.
Yes, the cake cone.
okay.
Yeah, they have. I know every type of cone.
I want waffle then. Waffle with chocolate and sprinkles.
barely finishing in second was waffle cone. 32% that said that. 33% just give me a cup, they said. 16% want a sugar cone, 8% cake cones, and 2% want whatever something else.
Ooh, you know what? I want a waffle bowl. That was like, what's that called?
Jesus God.
No, they have them.
true,
What is
though.
it? The Cold Stone Creamery. I believe they have
He
waffle
struggled
bowls.
with this decision too much.
So-
it's like, change
So
my
it's
mind.
like
Waffle
it's
bowl.
like the shell
Yep.
that the taco salad
Same
comes
shell,
in
yep.
at Taco Bell, only it's a waffle.
Correct.
And-
And it's for
Yes.
ice
Okay,
cream.
waffle.
Yeah.
Dip it in
Oh,
chocolate.
it's so much better. You use a spoon, not messy. You can break it apart later. You don't have to worry about it dripping on the side while you're driving, and you look like a damn 5-year-old.
Oh, see. I put mine in
It's
the
a waffle.
container, and then I get my cone on the side and dip your cone in it when you get home.
Oh,
Oh, why do you make everything so much work? God, it's an
Complicated.
ice cream cone.
No. If you're driving, it's not safe to have ice cream in the car when you're driving.
Well, I hate to sound like Jeff, but I don't really eat ice cream when I'm driving. I mean,
I
it's just
do.
not an issue.
I mean, you sound cool saying it, but whatever.
It's true.
Thank you.
It's true.
2,000 different Americans were surveyed about their relationship with ice cream. I don't know. Have
Is
you
it
ever?
domestic?
Oh, this is a stupid one. Have you? Yeah, right. Have you ever eaten an entire pint of ice cream in a single sitting?
Yes.
yeah.
No.
No,
Never.
you're the guy. When I'm about to say who hasn't, you're the guy. You've never eaten
I mean,
a pint.
was it better if we all agree on it? No, I haven't had a whole pint of ice cream before.
It's better
A
if
half
we're all
max.
honest.
A half max.
I did it like 2 weeks
I think
ago.
that I do sugar overloads. I think when I eat sugar, I think I hit at my own limits. I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Right. That's why I went home after BJ's.
Have
Whereas
your,
Kyle,
Or
went out.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
have your diet.
You went to a
sodas.
meeting.
I did. I actually had a couple beers there too. So yeah, sorry, Kyle.
That's fine. No,
Judging you
you
a
know
little
what?
bit.
No, I thought I was
but
gonna be
you-
home by 9, and I was not.
Right. The difference there is, Jeff, you are not hungover today.
No,
No. Okay.
my Coors Lights did
70.
not knock me out too much.
70% of us say we've eaten an entire pint of ice cream in a single sitting.
Yeah.
On the other end, boy, this seems extreme. This seems like an unhealthy relationship. But have you ever canceled plans to specifically stay in and eat ice cream?
No.
Yeah.
Just stay in maybe, but I wasn't. Ice cream wasn't specific.
Like it's a better alternative to whatever
Yeah.
you were being offered to do or something like
Yeah.
that.
And
Usually-
is that really that's the thing? That's the tipping point where you're deciding should I go, shouldn't I go? Oh,
Maybe
ice
a good
cream.
movie
I'm gonna,
too.
Mine's
Like a
usually
good
yeah,
movie at
heating
home and-
pad, ice cream, show.
Yeah.
I'll-
See, they're cheating
I'll
because
cancel
they're
everything to do that.
yeah, they're picturing the whole event, which I get it. No, we don't want to go to that. We're going to stay on the soap, but they're making it like it's about ice cream. 7% said they've done that. Have you ever cried while eating ice cream?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
women endlessly.
I
They
can't
just,
say I
oh,
have.
I miss him.
Yeah, no, not saying that. No, definitely not saying that. But yeah, definitely some curse
Usually-
words.
sorry.
usually I
In
the
cry in the
ice cream.
shower.
Yeah, I've cried multiple times over a pint.
In the
Wait,
shower.
you've eaten ice cream in the shower? Crying?
No, cry.
Because that's
Just cry.
another level.
I'm just thinking like times I cry. I'm
You've
like,
never had a shower ice cream?
like
Like a shower beer?
I take
Oh,
shower
well,
popsicles.
Had shower beers.
Oh, a shower ice cream
Overload.
is phenomenal.
Overload. I feel like Iran. I'm getting bombed from every side. So let's start with so Kyle, you haven't eaten ice cream in the shower, but you D have eaten ice
No,
cream
I've
in the
eaten
shower.
ice cream in the shower. I've done if we count
Oh, yeah.
popsicles.
No, I've never eaten
Okay,
ice cream.
Yeah,
but you
because-
don't.
Oh.
You,
I haven't eaten
you
anything
don't
in
cry.
the shower.
What?
You don't. That's a whole other thing here. So this is what I said. I'm getting sorted left and right here. Eating in the shower. That's another topic. We'll get back to that one some other day. Kyle, you don't cry while eating ice cream in the
cream.
shower. You just cry in the shower.
Yeah,
Why are you crying in the
cry-
shower?
Because you hide from everybody. No one can see you. It's just you and the curtain, and the water's there, so no
Wash
one can
away
see
your
your
tears.
tears. It's a good place to just let it out if you're sad.
Yeah.
Why are you sad, buddy?
You never know.
What? Why are you sad?
What? I didn't say I was doing it recently.
It's a good place to cry.
I've never cried in the
You
shower.
cried in the
Never cried
walk-in,
in the shower?
Kyle?
No, I haven't cried in the walk-in.
Oh, okay.
No, I've cried in the arms of my other employees though.
We have so many feelings today.
Yeah,
In our ice cream.
divulging a lot. But so I've had a beer in the shower, but I don't think on vacation and stuff. But you got like a hot dogs, or what are you guys eating in the shower?
Anything.
Popsicles,
Popsicles, ice cream.
oranges.
Yeah, a
I brush my
snack.
teeth in the
quick
shower
snack.
sometimes.
No, mine are outside the shower.
Yeah. Swallowed toothpaste, and now you eat in the shower.
Oh God.
when Jeff goes to the beer, I've done that. I've done like on vacation, a glass of champagne in the shower.
Yeah,
but
I've done that.
When you just mention it, I can't ever shake, and it's like a 40-year-old image almost now. That visual of that movie with Nick Cage leaving Las Vegas, where he's literally drinking himself to death, and he's in the shower,
right?
And he's drinking like vodka out of the bottle, like Smirnoff in the. First of all, people that drink liquor out of a bottle make me retch. Not because I don't like them, but it's just like, oh, that's too much. And then he's in the shower and it's hot and he's like shaking,
He did such a good job portraying that he can kill himself that way. I mean, like it was hard to watch.
Eerie. And it's one of those movies on my list of greatest movies I've ever seen that I will never watch again. Don't need to see that again. I walked out of that movie just depressed. It was just like heavy. Like, oh God, I want to go see Schindler's List for a laugh. Oh Lord. It is ice cream month. Jenny's, Jenny's, they the little cursive JENNIS. They do they're an uplifted version of Haagen-Dazs. They don't have a ton of flavors, but they do unique flavors.
Oh, it's healthy.
It's really good.
Oh,
it's really good. So it's not healthy. Oh, not healthy.
Oh no. Okay.
Right,
But
their birthday confetti cake is so.
Is it a gourmet ice cream? Is it like a gourmet ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. It's an elevated form. So they have two new ones for ice cream month. They have, that's a swing and a miss as a Jenny's fan. Strawberry pretzel pie ice cream. Whoa.
Pretzel pie? What's a pretzel pie?
This is a
icebox pretzel.
Sweet, creamy ice cream with a hint of icy strawberry jam with pretzel pieces throughout it to make it strawberry pretzel pie. Got a 5 out of 10 in the Sporked taste test. Sporked is
get the pretzels out of there.
And Jenny's has released, because everybody's doing it, Campfire S'mores ice cream. Balanced chunks of actual graham cracker, ribbons of fudge sauce throughout the toasted sugar ice cream. Oh, that's interesting. Deep flavor exceeding a plain vanilla base. Toasted sugar ice cream mimics the caramelized edges of the fire roasted marshmallow. That one got 8 out of 10 in a taste test by Sporked. And those are Jenny's. I looked last night. They didn't have it at the grocery store. I had to Instacart. They didn't have it. I looked.
Yeah, they're $10 a pint.
That's not that bad. Well,
yeah. Well, sorry.
That's like $8 for Ben and Jerry's. Delicious. Like it's not much more.
Proper response to that, allow me to redo. I am very fortunate that I live a life where I don't even notice the price that I paid. Wow, that's a lot. $10 for that ice cream. I'm so blessed to be able to do that. Thank you, Dee, for making sure everybody understands what you would have to invest in order to try Jenny's.
$9.79. That's a lot.
It is a National Ice Cream Month. I didn't realize this is a problem, but you take your ice cream, you take it out of the freezer, you let it sit there, and it melts a little bit, right? And then eat it. Some people forget, and it melts more and more. Now, I've done this, and then I just put it back in the freezer and eat it later.
Yeah.
But I'm told that it's never the same. I've never experienced that. But
I find that
people
with like
online,
milkshakes and fast food ice cream.
Yeah.
Because I go to like Dairy Queen and I'll eat half of like my Blizzard and I'll put it in the freezer. And it's always a little different. It's never the same.
Have you ever noticed it? Like
I don't. Good.
Yeah.
It's just
there's a logic that doesn't make sense here for me, because they're saying that if you leave the ice cream out and it's too melty to eat, and you put it back in the freezer, it'll taste different the next day. However, or the next time you eat it, if you take a pint of ice cream and you eat the top half, the bottom half is now the too melted version that people are saying, and it doesn't taste different 2 days later. So there's no logic
Texture's
test
different.
For me.
I don't know about taste, but texture is
why I
a
use
little
a
off.
bowl.
The freezer burn. Also freezer burn.
Oh, freezer burn is disgusting.
Recrystallizes.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
In a day or two?
I don't know.
How cold's your freezer?
Yeah, I don't know. I hate freezer burn. I will throw away very expensive meat or anything. I certainly am not getting freezer burn on the ice cream. But anyways, what do I know? This is a thing. That's the whole point of the story. It's a thing. People don't know what to do with their leftover melted ice cream.
Eat it.
So a couple of viral ideas are popping up. You could bathe your French toast in it.
Oh,
how about this?
Yeah. Oh, it sounds great.
Instead of making a custard to dip your bread into, use an ingredient that has all the components that custard does, egg, cream, and flavorings like ice cream. It works without like inclusions like chunks of cookie dough and stuff. Vanilla's the best option, but there's something you could do with your leftover ice cream that you don't want to refreeze and eat.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad idea at all.
Don't
That
do
sounds
it. Sounds
delicious.
awful. I love French toast. I love ice cream. Don't ruin
I've
them
seen the
both
TikTok
for me.
videos. They
Like,
look great.
Just eat the goddamn ice cream. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not buying the premise. Also, melted ice cream can be used in most cocktails. Here you go, bartenders. You can substitute it for your heavy cream.
Messy.
No.
You know, it's like heavy cream. It'll add body to your drinks, and so at home you're saving money. You're not throwing it away.
If I'm out of coffee creamer and there's vanilla ice cream or any type of ice cream, actually, as long as it's not a weird flavor, I'll throw it in my coffee.
Yeah, I mean I've done that before, and it's actually incredibly good. It's just it's not like the best healthiest version of it, but it's so.
You've done that before.
I have, yeah.
Oh my.
Well, I didn't eat like a whole
like-
tub at one time. I didn't have a shovel.
If you
getting
like
it out.
coffee with a little cut, with a little cream, when you have nothing, you'll resort to anything and you'll try it. Ice cream, whipped cream.
Very
I've
good.
done whipped cream, a little.
That's feeling
in the
wild.
bottom.
Oh, that's a good one,
Little
too.
ice cream in the coffee. Woo!
Butter is surprisingly not bad
Ooh, it's delicious.
if you use the right amount. But none of it's as good as like half and half or cream. I didn't realize we had this epidemic of not knowing what to do with our melted ice cream. So we get now to around the world ice cream parlors and their weird ice cream flavors. So things that you can travel certain places to try and see if you like them. In Japan, sweet potato ice cream is very popular. It's what it sounds
Oh, I
like.
guess it'll be okay.
Yummy.
No, thank you. I don't need
Baby
that.
food ice cream.
Right? In the Philippines, they love their cheese ice cream. It mixes cheddar or processed cheese into a vanilla base for a salty sweet combo with bright orange flecks.
Hell no.
What's the orange part?
Get out of
The
here.
cheddar?
Go. No.
Yeah. Do we have to
Gross.
highlight that? I don't
know. Oh, I'll try it though. I'm not.
I don't,
I'm not in the
I
mood
don't
for
know
that
if it
today.
has the potential to taste good, but the visual of I don't need to be reminded I'm eating
No.
frozen cheese.
I don't care.
How about some pear and blue cheese ice cream?
Yummy.
No,
popular.
blue
Yum.
cheese. What?
It's a good combination.
Yeah, but not for ice cream.
Put some prosciutto on top and just make it a charcuterie.
Prosciutto.
Make a
prosciutto on
charcuterie
ice
in your
cream?
mouth.
Well, if it's blue cheese, I get it.
Blue
but
cheese,
gross.
pear, gorgonzola. I'll try it. That sounds good. Where's that from?
France. France.
French.
Throughout Asia, wasabi ice cream.
Yeah.
It's looks like vanilla, but it's hot as F.
No.
A small scoop delivers heat and sweetness all at once, they say.
No. Ew.
No?
Get it.
What?
No,
What?
I don't want
What?
that. You can't
I
have
thought you liked
spicy ice
wasabi.
cream. Spicy.
Delicious.
It's got.
It's spicy or not sweet and spicy. It's
I don't
just
even like
spicy.
wasabi by itself. What do? You put soy sauce on that?
I love it.
You
Sounds
don't like
great.
wasabi?
No, I don't
As
like
a
the real
sushi
taste.
head,
I like putting it in soy sauce and making it a little slightly different color.
Do you like
But I
horseradish?
really, if I get a little piece of it and I eat it on the sushi, it's always like.
Okay.
Doesn't it like because you have the nose thing going on with your nasal spray? Doesn't it clear up your sinuses at least?
Yeah, a little bit, but I don't
does.
like it. It burns my eyeballs a little bit.
Yeah.
that is
That's how you know it's working.
Also in Japan, one more, then we'll get to America. Raw horse flesh flavored ice cream.
Now I'm
is
interested. I'd try that.
Horse flesh
That's
flavored
where I opt
ice
out.
cream.
I will opt out of that one.
Horse flesh flavor.
Good lord. And raw as well. Just raw dogging
Well,
that
what I-
horse flesh.
Does it taste like
So
leather?
if they're eating horse flesh ice cream in where did I say Japan? I'm surprised we haven't had like a beef ice cream in America.
I
You'd
hope
think
that's
America.
code for something. You know how we have a fish food? It's not really fish food. It's chocolate and
Oh, no, they're-
marshmallows. I hope
No,
that's
they're
code
eating-
for something.
Little majestic.
No, they're eating horse flesh.
It's really
I mean,
horse
most
flesh?
of the
Yeah.
most of the world eats horse. And they're using horse flesh. I don't know how exactly it's made, but they are. They describe it as this is horse flesh ice cream in Japan is described as vanilla ice cream, but chewier.
Meaty.
Chewy.
Yeah, I don't know that I want my ice cream chewy.
No, I'm okay. That's
This is gummy
disgusting.
bears. Yeah, gummy
Did-
bears can be chewy.
So is it like frozen horse flesh, and they just put like
I
a
don't know how
little
they
cream
make
in
it.
there? And
Oh,
I'd probably just.
I will add that to my list of other things that I have to do for homework for
to make
tomorrow's
horse
show,
meat
which
ice
will
cream.
include
Goodness gracious.
I'm just
not only
curious.
how do they make horse ice cream, and What are people eating in the shower? Those are part of
Drafted.
tomorrow's show prep items that I have to work on here today.
America's RAD Cast continues next, only on the
I won't
radnetwork.com.
got.
It's that time of the year again, spring cleaning time. Much like New Year's resolutions, spring cleaning is something we swear we're going to get to and then we never follow through on. And one of the reasons is how overwhelming it can be. You start to clean up, and then pretty soon you realize you have way more trash than you can just throw into your bins and put at the curb for the garbage company. You have enough junk that you need to make a half dozen trips to the dump, and then you go, oh, we don't even own a truck. Nor do you have the time or the energy, so you just say screw it again and no spring cleaning. So this year, call my man Corey from QuickDumpsters.com. Quick is spelled wrong on purpose. It makes him stand out. Plus, it makes you think of chocolate milk. QUIK Dumpsters.com. Quick Dumpsters, QUIK Dumpsters.com is their website. Corey and his team came to my house recently, hauled away dozens of boxes filled with just stone-cold trash, unusable and worthless old vacuum cleaners, appliances that couldn't be fixed, and just random crap from around the house. QuickDumpsters.com. Quick is QUIK. We're in and out of my place in less than 30 minutes. They checked in with me multiple times to make sure they were taking the right stuff. They were friendly, kind, professional, and finished off the job by making the house cleaner than when they started. And this may be the best part. Quotes are free, and you don't even have to have them over to your house where you get the little sales pitch and all that. Just send them some pics or videos. You get your price, schedule your day and time, and you watch someone else get that junk out of your house. Basically, you have no excuses other than your own laziness. Go to QuickDumpsters.com. That's QUIK Dumpsters. QuickDumpsters.com. Quick, QUIK Dumpsters.com. Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP. MAP, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
This is America's RAD Cast. What does RAD stand for? Who cares? What does Nike stand for, wise guy? Just enjoy the show, will ya? Call the show anytime at 888-587-5355 or email radcast@theradnetwork.com.
July is National Ice Cream Month. Sunday was National Ice Cream Day. We talked a little bit about it on Friday. We're going through various ice cream related things. We went through the ice cream flavors from around the world that might grab some attention. Delish.com put together a list of the strangest ice cream flavors in every state. These are available and unique. Some of them, who cares, but some jump out at you just because we're based in California. They say the weirdest ice cream you can find in California is Vietnamese coffee with frosted almonds and peanut butter curry.
Peanut butter curry? Oh, that doesn't sound like the worst thing in the world.
No.
I wonder if it gets you jacked up.
Like a Thai
I don't think I'm trying it. I mean, if I see it, I don't know if I'm going to... I'll pass.
Vietnamese coffee, man, that'll wake you up real quick.
Vietnamese coffee, frosted almonds, peanut butter. Got a lot going on there. In Delaware, Oh, this is nice. They like a blend of again, they don't like it. This is their most unique flavor. A blend of orange, mango, and strawberry ice cream. So start with that.
Wow.
Basic.
Orange,
That
right?
sounds
Yeah,
good,
it's like
though.
any fruit juice these days. Served on top of it, not a cherry, not hot fudge, but a scorpion.
I've never had it.
A little dried scorpion on top. Hey, get it.
Yeah.
Delaware.
Yeah, it's dead. Yeah, and you bite into the.
That's what it is.
No, no thanks.
Where are you, Kyle, on the bug eating thing? Did you eat
I'll
anything?
do it for shock value. Just to say I did it, but I don't want to do it.
You haven't tried any. You haven't tried any bugs.
I think I think maybe a cricket and like one of those little suckers a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think that's about.
I just don't have interest in eating bugs. I know it's better for the world or whatever. I don't care. But yeah, I'm sure as a child I ate bugs. Jeff, have you eaten any bugs lately? No interest. See,
No
this is
interest.
one of those things I'd be like, I don't know, Jeff.
Yeah, no
don't
interest.
know.
No. I mean, I'd do it if I had to. I would eat like a bug easily over like some of these other gross stuff that I see people eating.
Like what?
What about in our previous segment,
that
because we were talking
tuna
about
thing
it
that
in
you did?
Japan for ice cream, but what about we go to Europe? Would you want to try horse
No.
meat?
No.
No.
What?
Okay,
No, I've already done that. Yeah. I mean, like I've already like refused like alligator and horse meat and all these different type of little
You refused?
delicacies. No, I mean, they weren't forcing it in my mouth. They were just like on the menu.
I refuse.
Yeah, and I was
I'd
like,
be
I'll
trying
get
it.
a hamburger.
See, alligator. I mean,
Unless I wanna
alligator's
try.
interesting.
Yeah, alligator bites.
Alligator is great, but it has to be
Delicious.
cooked perfectly. Otherwise, it's like it's so tough. But it's good, but it's not. It doesn't have the same stigma as horse.
What about frog legs?
horse.
Will you eat frog legs?
Frog legs.
I haven't
Say,
really
like, a
been in any
shark.
position where I've had to
Turtles.
make the decision whether I could go hungry or eat horse or something like that. I would eat it.
Like, but you can't get horse in America. But if I got frog legs, would you try one?
No.
No. And
don't
they're
really-
terrible. Frog legs.
Yeah,
are
I don't
so
really want to.
overrated.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It's stupid.
Fun.
I've had them 3 times. They're dumb. I don't get it. And D, you mentioned another one there.
Is it shark, turtle?
Shark is great. Shark is Shark's a legitimate ocean whitefish. Their steaks are. They have a lot of mercury. Oh, shark is so good. I don't even
It
think
really
that.
is.
Personally, I don't think of it as being that exotic. But yeah,
No, I'm
people
just
eat
trying
shark.
to think of.
If I was at like a fancy place and they were serving like shark sandwiches, I would definitely eat one.
It's great.
If like Kyle's like, I'm cooking up shark and alligator and stuff like that, I'm
Shark
like,
week.
nah, I'm good. I'll have my potatoes.
See, but and here's the difference just in how perceptions and experiences. If you said to me, "Oh, I had a gator sandwich," or whatever, like, okay, big deal. Now, if you said to me, "I had giraffe," I'd be like, "Whoa,
Yeah, now we're talking.
where'd that come from?
Exotique.
How was that?" So, kind of depends.
I've always been curious
Now,
about
if
I've
Kyle's,
never been offered a giraffe sandwich.
No,
Kyle's doing the cookout thing, I don't know if any of us are showing up.
No.
But, we'll see.
that's fine.
We'll see.
There's not a lot of room
Dolphin?
at my
No,
house
we're not
anyways.
eating. We're not eating dolphin, Kyle. Stop it.
Come on.
I'm sure it's in your tuna, anyways. Cat food.
Next up, most unique ice cream in Georgia sounds terrible. Fruitcake ice cream. Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah, the doorstop at Christmas. No thanks.
Yeah, I'm okay.
No one eats that, right? No one.
No.
Okay.
Ew, gross.
In Kansas, this is an interesting combination. There's a unique ice cream, pineapple cilantro ice cream.
Cilantro.
So, you know. I have the aversion to
yeah,
Jane, but pineapple and cilantro go well together.
It might be like good for a salad.
Throw in some mangoes, have a little taco shell.
I don't
with
need the
it.
pineapple. I don't want that anyways. But of course, Maine has lobster ice cream. Duh. Maryland has Old Bay crab seasoning ice cream. Duh. That's what you put on crab everywhere. Crab cakes. New Jersey. Well, this is not unique to New Jersey, but hey, you're in Jersey. You gotta get some olive oil ice cream, huh? So that's big there.
Yeah,
Okay.
delicious.
Is it?
New York has horseradish ice cream. All right, that's wasabi ice cream in Japan, and now we have
Yes.
horseradish.
Wait, putting
Are
these
you
in
as-
salads, or were they going
No.
on side
No, it's
dishes?
ice cream.
Sounds
You're,
delicious.
you're licking it.
I'm
It's
just trying to
ice
be. I
cream.
feel like you'd be more like creative with it. Be going on
No.
like a radish. Maybe you put that in there as a salad dressing. Put a little vinegar, bread on it. Maybe.
Make it healthy.
An ice cream, just eat it as ice cream. I
Yeah.
want a radish in my ice cream.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. It sounds like a
Is it a
colder salad
horseradish?
dressing. Like it'd be better if you took like a scoop and you mix it around with some lettuce.
Oh, yeah.
And it would come-
Ew.
I don't know.
No.
You're making me not like ice cream so much right now.
Soggy, wet, frozen, cold lettuce? No.
Throw in some dairy.
ranch is like that.
No.
That's different.
Stop. Stop it. You're doing that thing we were talking earlier. We're making fun of guys. You're straining to hold on to this. It's like,
Not
I
gonna
knew
let
it
it
was in
go.
aisle 7 at Home Depot. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
All right.
Let it go.
2 more. Now this one, Kyle, may be for you because I know you're a fan. In Oregon, their unique ice cream is kimchi and rice ice cream.
Oh no, not my ice cream. No, I like kimchi because it's health benefits. I really don't like the taste that much, unless it's pickled kimchi and it's at Mongolian barbecue. That stuff is delicious.
They
And you
turn
did
that-
also say you don't like spice in your ice cream. You don't want the
No,
kick.
I want
You-
chocolate
okay.
creaminess. I'm not even a big fan of the fruit flavored ice creams.
And then north of Oregon is Washington State. And if this is anything like the chips, this sounds well. They do. It's like tomato ice cream. You know, like those ketchup chips we've tried.
Oh,
Ugh,
I made tomato cake and it was pretty good actually.
Tomatoes
Well,
are
that's
sweet,
true.
It was
I mean,
actually
so-
really good.
What
Okay.
are you? Are you freezing tomato soup to make tomato
you,
ice cream?
you add probably some sugar into it. You probably get a Campbell's can. You plop it in a bowl. You mix it with some heavy cream or milk. Add some sugar, and then whatever it takes to make ice cream. I don't know if you freeze
It's-
it or if you roll it around with some ice.
It's Washington. I'm sure they're fresh tomatoes.
I don't know that process.
The step at which Kyle's not sure is, do I freeze it now to make it ice cream?
Well, you see people put them in these little rolling things, and they get ice on the outside, and they just roll it, and that's how you get the ice cream.
The Amish?
Is it? I don't know.
I don't
How do you
know.
hand make ice cream? I don't have an ice cream machine.
Oh, you should.
They're freezing the rolling pin to roll it out,
Yeah,
and
but
that
this would
freezes.
turn out like a block of ice. I think. Isn't
You
there
haven't
like a
seen ice cream
process?
be made? It's just like it's
No.
milk, and it's like then you mix it and you freeze it.
It's a
yeah, you pull it.
churn.
Yeah, it's a
You
churn.
just churn it? Okay.
Yeah.
You never did the hippie school?
Yeah, I think my grandma made it with me when I was a little kid. And I think I remember rolling around.
Okay.
You might be making like
Well,
a
the-
different version of some kind of homemade ice cream.
There was a time in America that we didn't all have churners or mixers or KitchenAid blenders, and yeah, for 4th of July, you'd get out there and you'd have to hand mix it or crank it.
Or
so
crank
that's
it.
old school.
Yeah, I had an old school
Yeah.
crank. We had like a
Yeah.
ice cream maker. That was always a
Yeah.
special thing.
Oh, all right.
And it was always a great way to keep kids out of trouble because they're making ice cream and they're doing labor, which you don't want to
Yeah.
do, and they're not burning the neighborhood down like Kyle's doing. So the
Yeah.
churner,
Yeah.
it was a win.
I
made
only
a lot of ice
almost
cream.
burnt down the playground once.
Yeah.
Of course you did. Was it firework related?
It wasn't firework related. No, it was my friend's mom smoked cigarettes, and we thought it'd be fun to like go smoke cigarettes under this big old. There was a train, but it had like the front of it was a slide, and like the little cars were like for this little hangout picnic area. But you could go under the train if you like scooped out enough bark, you could have like this little underneath part. So we were trying to smoke a cigarette under there, and the bark we decided would be a cool little spot to make a little campfire under this train, and
You're like the
went-
example of like why you talk to your kids about this stuff. Like you, like do you want to end up like Kyle? Do you want to end up like Kyle? You didn't know that wood
was-
chips start fires.
The flame got licked the side of the train too. Like it was all plastic. It was yeah. Anyway,
own
so
backdraft,
there was
wow.
this ugly big old like flame mark on the side of this train that was made for little kids to play on.
I envision this could be like a weekly series, on a stream or YouTube or a network or whatever. It's kind of a version of Everybody Hates Chris, but it's you could be Kyle, or do you want to turn out like Kyle? And you just start the episode with a lecture about don't turn out like Kyle, and then they act out this scenario where child actors, they wind up under a train and they're lighting things on fire, and then it always ends
Yeah.
like with Kyle's dad. Don't turn out like Kyle.
Yeah,
And that's
I'll-
the end of the episode.
Seriously, I'll give the opening lecture. Do you want to end up like
Yes.
Kyle?
Right.
Do you want to end up like
And
Kyle?
We'll have
Don't
D
do
do it
this.
at first, and then as it explodes, we'll have celebrities
Yeah.
do the
Oh,
opening.
yeah.
Do you want to be like Kyle thing?
Hey, I had a friend with
And
me.
Kyle, notice, has no role in this. He's just telling us the stories. And then we're having actors act it out. He'll act as a creative consultant to
I
make sure we
love
get
that.
it.
Be
He
like
was
bad
I
thoughts.
had a really
Oh.
super
Yes, right.
cool fort
Yes.
that we made. It was 2 inches of underneath the shredded wood in the playground. Trying to describe like your like secret layer. It was like a foot underneath like the wood chips from a slide or something. Like yeah, it was very secretive.
Yeah, so we had a very secret fort in one of our friends' backyards because no dad goes in the backyard right where the gate is, and it was made out of cut up cardboard boxes. Oh, it was. And then the weather would come in, so you covered it in towels. That worked. The towels, they didn't get waterlogged at all, and then just destroy our fort. No, it was
not at all.
It was a great idea because that's all we had was cardboard boxes. to make
we used to make blanket forts all the time. At my grandma's house, she had to watch us a lot after school. But she had her kitchen chairs. We pull them out in the living room, all 4 of them, and then we get clothespins and blankets and clip them to the chairs and got a little fort.
Me and my friends we built some pretty cool forts out in the wilderness, like out in like areas where by our houses they're empty, and we realized that after a couple times we were just building forts for homeless people. They took them over, we come back from work.
RAD Cast continues next, only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. SueBerry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer. Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040. Barrett Financial Group, LLC. NMLS number 181106. Nevada 5091. Equal housing opportunity.
Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP. M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
This is the RAD Network, home to America's RAD Cast. Why is it still called RAD? Why do you think? Because Rob already paid to trademark it. Email the show, radcast@theradnetwork.com.
We got this email in from Dave.
Hi, Dave.
We were talking about it's National Ice Cream Month. Yesterday, Sunday, was Ice Cream Day. We're going over some of the more exotic flavors, which included in Japan the horse meat ice cream. We started talking about exotic foods around the world. Would you, have you? And Dave says, when traveling to Iceland, I had whale fin and fermented shark.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Whale fin was amazing, but fermented shark was disgusting. Of course it was. You ferment any meat.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what that's all about, but it looks
The
disgusting.
Icelandic tradition, says Dave, is to eat the shark and then down it with a shot of something called Black Death vodka, which, FYI, is a terrible choice at 10 a.m.
Okay, yeah. No thanks.
But he does say, try whale fin. Okay.
All right, good to know.
Next time you're heading there, that's what you want.
do want
Entertainment
to
news now.
Overture, curtain and lights. It's time for entertainment news.
We mentioned a couple things that are hot on Netflix. The Hawk with Will Ferrell. Jeff, you're still. How many episodes you get through?
I think I'm at at least 5 now.
Yeah.
5 or
Okay,
6.
you're almost caught up. I'm still at 6. I didn't watch yesterday. That's good. I did watch yesterday though. Netflix is now streaming Bill Maher's Mark Twain Prize ceremony. They've done this 27 years in a row. They do it at the Kennedy Center, which is what it's called again, and it's supposed to be an award for excellence in comedy, and usually, but not always, usually a little bit highbrow comedy. Again, others have won it. Adam Sandler's won it. That's not a diss on Sandler, but he ain't known for political observations like Bill Maher is, and such. It's funny. It's fun. If you're a Bill Maher fan, you'll love it. It's not like the roast. It goes on for 1 hour. It doesn't drag. Louis C.K. does about 5 minutes. Very funny. His new special, which is on Netflix, very funny, but to the Bill Maher thing. Stephen A. Smith does 10 impressive minutes talking about Bill Maher and other things. Jay Leno gave him the award. Leno looks like he's 118 years old, but he's still getting through it. They closed the show with Maher's favorite artist of all time. I mean, it's his thing. John Mellencamp performed a couple songs. Right? If you like Bill Maher, it's funny. Some of the observations are funny. But Whitney Cummings was the first girl that came out, the comedian, stand-up comedian. Well, I mean, she's a female comedian, but she gets the title anyways. She came out, and she told a joke about President Trump that you will not see on the Netflix special.
Oh.
Now, Netflix didn't cut it. When I first heard this, I was like, wait a minute. They're the ones that are telling their employees, if you don't like Chappelle, leave. We're not censoring Chappelle and Rogan or anyone else. This is the safe space for comedy. So I was like, what? It wasn't Netflix. Whitney Cummings clarified it wasn't Netflix. And Netflix issued a statement saying it wasn't us. Netflix said, quote, it's our preference never to cut jokes from anyone's set. However, in this case, the Kennedy Center had the contractual right to do so. Now, this was filmed after the courts had said take Trump's name off the Kennedy Center. I almost felt like they were a little obnoxious about it because they seemed to over-refer to the Kennedy Center in the beginning just to keep saying the Kennedy Center without saying Trump. It's like, we get it. We know where it is. But he is still the chairman of the Kennedy. That's how it works when you're the president or whatever. So he still has his teeth in this. We don't know who exactly, but somebody at the Kennedy Center made Netflix censor out this joke. It was a Whitney Cummings joke. The idea is Trump's not there. He wasn't. And she's trying to make the joke that he's running late. And so she says, Donald Trump couldn't make it tonight. He got caught in sex traffic. Epstein. It's funny.
Bad. Yeah,
It's funny.
It's
It's a pretty good
It's a
one.
good line.
Yeah.
And it does sound exactly like what President Thin Skin would say. Nope. No. Edit that. Can we just edit the whole thing? Can we just edit it, the whole thing? So that one was too much to be here.
All right. Well, interesting. Okay.
I also I was thinking the same thing when you mentioned that Bill Maher got an award, which I'm not a huge Bill Maher fan. Like I get he's been around for a long time, and he was a lot more popular than I think he is with this show now. Is he still doing HBO? I know he's doing something on CNN now, right? Too.
So they do, and I think the CNN thing has ended.
Okay.
They used to do what's called after hours. So he would do his real-time show on Friday night, and then YouTube and CNN would do an extra 20 minutes. I think it's only YouTube now, but I think that's what you probably saw.
Right. And then so the previous winners, I know it being Adam Sandler, and I think Kevin Hart won one maybe.
He did.
And then Chappelle. That's the ones that are sticking out in my head recently. And the good thing about those things, why I watched them, was because I knew that they had a lot of friends that would be on the show, that would be entertaining to watch, to perform, stuff like that. And then when I heard Bill Maher, I was like, does he have any friends left? Because he's not a friend maker. He's not really he doesn't care about that. So I was wondering what his show would be like.
When they announced this and then who would be there, that was actually something a lot of people were commenting on.
Sure.
Is where is, and they threw out some big names like Chappelle, former winners. And none of them were there. Whether it was Seinfeld wasn't there, but he did a thing via satellite because he had a show that night or whatever. Whatever. Yeah. But you're right. Bill Maher just doesn't give a crap about keeping friends, making friends, towing the line, getting in step with, if it's political, Democrats or Republicans. And so that, I think I gave you pretty much. Oh, Woody Harrelson. He's the other one.
Okay.
That was the list, I think.
All right.
Whitney Cummings. Jay Leno was at the end. Obviously, Bill Maher spoke a little bit. Louis C.K., who I thought was really funny. Whitney Cummings. I'm missing one other that I mentioned. That's it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Stephen A. Smith. That's everybody.
Yeah. I don't think I don't think these are friends of his, right? They're just people who they kind of hired. I don't think Whitney Cummings is probably a big friend of Bill Maher. I could be
don't
wrong.
know Whitney Cummings. I know Woody Harrelson is his business partner. They own a pot shop together. They've been friends forever. Stephen A. Smith is a new friendship. Those two are lovers these last year or so. Louis C.K. Actually, Louis C.K. tells a really cool story about how when Louis C.K. was getting canceled during the Me Too thing, only one human reached out to him that mattered, and it was Bill Maher, who sent him a note and said, "Dude, we all go through it. I will put you on my show. You want to tell your story? Anything you need." I mean, pretty cool story. So those two have a history. And again, I don't know who I'm forgetting, if anybody, but that might be the problem. Is there's just not a lot of people who went, Bill Maher. Yeah, Conan got the award. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And he had an A-list endless because Conan's nice to everyone. Everybody loves Conan.
I'm sorry, Kevin Hart got one too, and I'm not there with Kevin Hart either.
No, I'm not either.
Yeah. He's a great entertainer in a sense, but he's not worth any kind of real a high achievement award.
Not when, especially, look, if the award is best performance or best stand-up comedians award or whatever, and you're just talking about that, he can be in the discussion. But the Mark Twain award,
right? Yeah.
The idea is supposed to be that really elevated. We're putting a lot into these stories and stuff.
Right, and I think he's been really relevant for a long time, and I just don't think he's achieved any high value relevance. I mean, it's good.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, Kevin Hart. Yeah. And I mean, specifically, I mean, you got Jerry Seinfeld, you got Adam Sandler. They've been around since they were young, and they've been doing this thing for a long time. And it's kind of like a lifetime achievement award in a sense. And
for
I
a
feel
lot of them.
Yeah, I think Kevin Hart's just a little bit of a miss there. Conan maybe too. I like Conan though.
Yeah, the Conan thing I do not get at all, but I don't like Conan. Okay, so we're gonna get into opinions.
No,
Kevin Hart, I love.
Why,
I love. But it's too early. You're right. It is kind of a lifetime achievement award, and he's also not that kind of comedian. He doesn't do, and it doesn't have to be political. Like Chappelle tells stories. He weaves them. Sometimes he tells them way too long, depending on how stoned he is at any given time.
Right.
But he's that type of comedian, and Kevin Hart's not. Kevin Hart's like a quick hit, kind of guy. It doesn't land. Sandler doesn't land. So they've kind of dumbed down the award. in general. But it's a good watch if you like any of the people I mentioned. Otherwise, you'll be bored to death. All right, the other entertainment news from the last couple of weeks, thanks to our correspondent, Jeff, who just did a yeoman's job of covering
Thank you.
World Cup soccer.
I appreciate that.
World's okayest.
Thank you. Yeah. First of all, as we start to break down now the aftermath of the World Cup and the is America a soccer country now? We're starting to get the data and such. Of course, World Cup final ratings skyrocketed across Europe. That's a non-story. Yesterday, we started getting these headlines that misled a lot of people. World Cup final, that would be Sunday's game, right? Spain, Argentina, peaks. Now, if you read it fast, right, it says peaks at 60 million in America. I went, whoa, that's not Super Bowl level, but that's NFC, AFC championship game level. Actually, the headline is World Cup final peaks at 60 million in North America.
Okay.
It's a good number.
When because you have to add in the 23 million Mexicans that were watching in Mexico on Telemundo to get to the North American number of 60 million, which is how some people are also skewing it to it was 60 million in America because America carries Telemundo or whatever. Look, it did well. It did great. Fox said that the Spain-Argentina final on Sunday drew 38 million viewers with a peak of 51 million. Now, the peak came during the halftime show.
Yes.
Of course it did.
Typical. 38 million viewers, you can't argue with that. It's 10 million fewer than the championship games in the NFL. It's a big number. There's a lot of people in America that were watching. Yet in Telemundo, you get to 60 million. Fox, over the entire World Cup, averaged 7 million viewers each broadcast. That's a lame stat because who cared about the first few rounds between two countries you never heard of? Yeah. So averages don't work when they're reporting that kind of stuff. But if you do want to compare apples to apples, so Telemundo got 23 million for the World Cup final. For the Super Bowl, with Bad Bunny as the headliner, Telemundo achieved its most watched Super Bowl in history at 4.5 million. It's a soccer thing. It's a soccer thing.
Obviously.
It's a Mexico thing. Soccer is Mexico's and everyone else's. That's none of this is news. No. To me, this is what you would have expected. Yeah. Of course, they're watching it endlessly in Mexico and a lot more than the Super Bowl. That none of this is. By the way, the never-ending mantra that drives some of us nuts, me, living long enough and being told this is it. This is the one. This will make America a soccer country. We didn't even set a record on Sunday. The 2014 Germany-Argentina FIFA World Cup is still the most watched final on U.S. television. So 12 years ago, we set a record, and that's when we were going to become a soccer country, and we didn't. This is what drives me into exhaustion with this conversation. We don't have the final numbers yet. Yes, they added in streaming, and then they do this weird thing. Not weird, it's misleading. Yeah. They point out that Peacock, which streams Telemundo, saw huge subscriber growth of almost 4 million U.S. signups in June. Okay. What does that have to do specifically with the World Cup? Can you A-B it? Because the other thing in June on Peacock is Love Island, which is the most watched show on streaming TV every summer. Can we get some better data? Can you tell us we've researched, or here's the number? None of the World Cup games got more viewers on Peacock did than the Love Island finale. So where's your correlation? I don't care if it's successful. No, I love it if it's successful. Good for everybody involved. Just don't lie to me about it. That's all I've ever asked. So we'll wait for the final details. It was good in America. It did well. Will it maintain? No.
No, I mean, I think maybe you could do a little bit. Like, it'll get a little jump. I don't think it's going to... Like I said before, and I've said this a bunch of times out and about recently, we have too many good sports here, well-organized sports here. I mean, it's not just the sports are better or more fun. Your opinion is your opinion of what you like and whatnot. But it's these leagues, the MLB, the NFL, the NBA, NHL is a little behind, but I feel like these are organizations that are super well put together that know how to create entertainment for television rights and getting on your phones and making sure you have update scores, making sure you do fantasy sports stuff like that. When it comes to soccer, they're behind in America, and then they don't have that kind of stuff like we do in different. I mean, they have like fantasy soccer or like you could bet on games and stuff like that, but we just have so many different options.
They're trying to break through so much. Right. And this is why it's always comical when you hear things about like pickleball and other things. It's like, okay, people might play it. We're talking about can they break through all the things they have to break through? Because you look at these institutions, I mean, in 6 and then in 10 weeks, soccer's really screwed. Because in 6 weeks, right now, the only thing competing with soccer in the afterglow and all the, I assume, have we seen all the memes and the GIFs of Trump not leaving the stage when he's supposed to?
They're trying to pull him out.
You know, Spain. What's it called? They have a name for this celebration that they do when whatever team. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. The doo-wop or whatever. Yeah. They throw the cup up and they say, it's for the team. Yeah. And Trump wouldn't leave. The FIFA president ran across the stage, tried to get him to move. He wouldn't. So they just did the celebration. Trump's on the corner. He's clapping. And then Spain released a Photoshop picture yesterday, cutting Trump out of the picture. So he wouldn't be in it. But if you want, so in 6 weeks, after we're all in the aftermath of talking about soccer and whatever else, it's football. And it's not just the NFL, it's college. And then football, a few weeks later, you're in baseball postseason, basketball starts, hockey starts, all of the things in place that Jeff is talking about that are there. And America goes, I'm over to this shiny thing. Yeah. And by the time they even may want to think about soccer.
It's really hard. Yeah, especially like, do you spend your money buying a soccer jersey or a football jersey or a baseball jersey, right? I mean, like because these sports rely on merchandising and television rights too, but merchandising a lot. So if you're not willing to spend your money on that sport, then it's not going to really, go above and beyond any other sports. I was just talking to a friend of mine. He's Indian, and they have the biggest population in the world. And yet they didn't make the World Cup. Their Indian soccer franchise, whatever you want to call it, Premier League, didn't produce a team for the World Cup. And their biggest sport is cricket. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot easier for them to maybe get soccer as their number one sport in a billion-person country, because honestly, I don't know a lot about cricket, but it doesn't seem like the most entertaining. So I would think that soccer would be a lot more entertaining than maybe, say, than cricket. So I think
cricket is just it's like baseball if a bunch of special kids invented it. It's a stupid game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really dumb. And that's at least soccer. There's not you can't really say, oh, it's like football, but you don't tackle. No, it's nothing like football.
Right.
Whereas cricket is just like baseball, but somebody really, really bad created it and played it. Look at what I made.
It's part of their society, right? So when you grow up and go to sports, you play like when you're young, they're playing cricket. They're not playing baseball. They're not playing soccer. Right. And it has a lot to do with, like I was just saying the other day, in high school, we've done something that no other country really does. And we almost like sports is like in our high schools. Like if you don't play sports in high school, it's a little odd. So that's not like that in a lot of other countries. Football, basketball, you're required to have a team almost. Every school pretty much has a team. A lot of other countries, they don't require that. It's more educational based. It's not very athletic.
Like free countries. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. And it's not even a priority really for them at the younger age.
Not the younger age. Exactly.
Right. This and now if you revert it to the old Soviet Union, a little bit of Russia, certainly Iraq, Iran, North Korea when they are allowed, those people are forced to participate as children in all of those sporting events. Obviously. And then when they don't win the gold, they're murdered. That's a whole other icky thing. I don't know why Jeff had to bring that up. Ew, yuck.
America's RAD Cast, only on the radnetwork.com.
The first time Corey walked into my home, I came around the corner, extended my right hand to shake it, and said to him, "Wow, you're big." And that would be Corey from quickdumpsters.com. Quick is spelled wrong intentionally. Quick, Q-U-I-K dumpsters.com. That's quickdumpsters.com. Corey's yet another maggot launching his own locally owned and operated business, and boy, did I need him, and really we all do. Things pile up, you get frustrated, you keep saying, "We need to make a dump run." Pretty soon it's more than a dump run, and now you need to rent a truck or have one of those ugly upside down box cars parked in front of your house that you fill up yourself. Or you do like I did, you call Corey at quickdumpsters.com. In my case, my house had fallen into complete disarray as my late wife Christina had lost her 2-year battle with congestive heart failure, and amongst the many things left were gathering her things and finding what to donate, what had to just go in that pile of stuff where we were both going, why did we ever buy this? And it all could have been so overwhelming had Corey not just walked in, taken charge, and removed dozens of boxes of total junk, unusable dog kennels, desks that were falling apart, a worthless old smoker that couldn't be fixed, bag after bag of crap, and I can't remember what else. He was quick, spelled wrong, Q-U-I-K, quiet and clean. Well, he wasn't clean. I mean, he was. But I'm not commenting on his hygiene. I meant that his work was clean. He swept everything when he was done, and the house looked like he'd never even been there. Corey's the real deal, and I couldn't be more proud and happy to call him a brand new advertiser. His story's incredible, his dedication unmatched, and his motivation to succeed larger than he is, and that's saying something. Quotes are free. You don't even have to have them over to your house. Just send him some pics or videos, and you'll get your price, schedule your day and time, and watch someone else get that junk out of your house. Go to quickdumpsters.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K, dumpsters.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K, dumpsters.com. Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP, M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD Show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
Remember, you get what you pay for, and you can access America's RAD Cast anytime, anywhere for free by going to the radnetwork.com. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We got this email to radcast at theradnetwork.com. It is from Jordan.
Hi,
Jordan, hello.
We were doing our entertainment report, which of course includes an update from our World Cup correspondent, Jeff. He was talking about it and how big it is in other countries, different sports, etc. Brought up cricket in India, and Jordan writes in and said, Rob, I think you're either slipping or your new staff is starting to suck the life out of you.
Uh-oh.
Could be both.
Okay.
I mean, really. You missed a prime example to on-air fact-check Jeff just now when he said that India has the world's biggest population. Now, I want to point out a few things. A, how do you know that I missed that opportunity? Because I didn't say something? I did. Now, I did it for a specific reason. I knew when I heard it uttered. I was wondering if Kyle would do it, but Kyle's hungover, so he's a little slow on the uptake.
What?
But I knew when you uttered it, when Jeff uttered it, I knew some jackass like you, Jordan, was going to write an email like this. So I was going to, at the end of the segment, say something. I didn't because there was a better opportunity to go to commercials. So you allowed me, Jordan, to circle back and go, A, I did fact check him. B, you're right. Jeff did say, he's talking to a friend, he's from India, and they have the world's biggest population. And he's right.
Yeah.
India has a population of 1.476 billion people. China's 1.412. China's seen a population dip in the last 10 years as a result of their one baby thing. They've reversed that now because they don't like. I mean, they're only, quote, quote, 80 million people behind. China can do that in 1 year. But there was actually nothing was done wrong there except I didn't do it. It's actually, Jordan, you're right. This is like my staff. I didn't do it on your timetable. I'm sorry, Jordan, that I wasn't doing it quick enough. This is where Dee would usually say, so what is it that you were going to tell us? 'Cause I'm going too slow, so I
Wait, but why would you say something when I was right?
Back, but I took a note.
Well, I would say something. Here's what I would have said, Jeff. I would have said, by the way, before we go to break, for those of you that are typing your emails, like Jordan the Jackass, it may be news to you that Jeff is correct. India now has the world's biggest population.
So
a lot of people walk around.
Yeah.
I was in a meeting yesterday, and my friend told me that, right? And so I was like, oh, do they now? And I looked it up, and I was like, oh, they do. Okay. So I felt a little comfortable saying that, but I did feel like maybe I was wrong though, getting called out a little bit. But
I put a question mark.
I did look it up.
I put a
And
question
it's great.
mark on
It's
my
great.
notes.
You're like, a little fact I get to drop, and you know some guy named Jordan's gonna question me, and
I thought he was gonna say something about cricket not being the most popular sport, and that would be harder for me to justify because I have very little
cricket knowledge.
Yeah, right.
I thought for sure we were gonna get a cricket lover. That's what when you started reading the email, I was like, really, it's that one guy.
There's a whole day. There's a whole day. You can watch us anytime. We're always up at theradnetwork.com. Watch us on YouTube. Subscribe. We do get a lot of emails during the day, so I'll be on the lookout for the cricket emails. For now, it's food news time.
Yay!
Brings the people together, both in good times and in bad weather. Sharing a meal, sharing a laugh, raise a glass. It's a simple pleasure we all have. Food, oh glorious food, it nourishes my soul and mood. We're now serving food news.
Food news is news about food brought to us by Maptrition at maptrition.com. Greg from Maptrition will join us in studio tomorrow morning, 8:15. If you've got any questions for him, email us, radcast@theradnetwork.com. You can get to Maptrition by going to theradnetwork.com, going down to the Radvertiser page, 8:15-ish tomorrow morning. Greg from Maptrition, who sponsors Food News, where we talk about stuff he doesn't want you putting in his body.
he does
Which we're going
not.
to talk about tomorrow. By the way,
I'm expecting a big lecture tomorrow from Greg.
good. Excellent. I've set aside extra time because I actually have some things that I want to talk to him about, including why
Not on
Kyle's
the
waist
show.
is
He's gonna
going-
take me aside and be like, "What are you
Oh, well,
eating?"
that's your problem.
Yeah, stop eating
on
all
the
these
air.
chips. Yeah.
Hey,
On the air, I want to talk to him about why Kyle's going from 33 to 38 inches in his waist, and I got some other dietary things going on.
Kyle likes to
not
go
me.
on no sugar diets, and then he disobeys his diets and eats sugar again.
That-
And
Yeah,
It
we
just
could
fluctuates
even
here and
ask
there.
Greg about from the Maptrition angle the wisdom of taking that off ramp last night at midnight and consuming mind erasers, knowing he had to work at 4 or 5 hours later. But we'll see what comes up.
He's like,
Tomorrow.
mind erasers. That sounds amazing. I guarantee you, he said that. I mean, because you're in a different mentality at night, right?
Eternal sunshine.
Kyle had a good time, right?
Right.
Yeah.
no, I didn't.
Right.
No.
Eternal
By the way,
sunshine.
Kyle,
was
I was trying to.
Kyle, I got to tell you, since I'm 30 miles away from you and I get to view everything through the screens and then hearing the commercial breaks and stuff, you started off. I mean, you hit the ground running, as we say in this industry, and I can see you physically fading, and I feel badly for you. I just want you to know my heart is with you.
I know it.
You're
is.
hanging.
Sorry.
You're hanging in there. You're there, man. You're there. Just
I'll
hang
be
in.
But you have today off. You get to hang out with Chad and cuddle.
That's true. Yep, I get to.
Get a cozy blanket.
I am gonna get on the recliner, AC blast,
Yes.
tons of ice water.
Yeah.
Somebody
Some
want-
lemon, some electrolytes up in there. Gotcha.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
That
those
off
look-
ramp is always expensive.
Yeah.
It's always
It
costly.
is.
you
And
know?
like Kyle said when he
You
told
know
the
what?
been
story,
I was
too.
friends with
He-
the bartender. My tab was only $29.
No, I mean,
but
Don't tell us where you went.
see, to Jeff's point, as when Kyle told the story, he did say he knew he shouldn't. You always
Oh,
know
yeah.
the off ramp is trouble. You know you shouldn't.
I was picking
whether
a
it's
fight.
See, there's that. Are you going to see an ex? Are you?
No.
There's always a stupid reason you're taking the off ramp, and you know you shouldn't.
Kyle has
It
that
turns
mentality
into-
where it's like someone's like, "Don't do that," and he's like, "You better watch out what I can do. Let me show you what I can do."
Watch me now.
Yeah,
I got this.
better watch it.
By the way, talking about Greg from maptrition.com, he
Greg.
sponsors Food News. Do you know who else loves food? Sue Berry of SueBerry.com. She usually sponsors entertainment news. And for some reason, Jeff did not mention that when I did entertainment news in the previous segment. So I wanted to take a moment to thank Sue Berry, who's been with us for over a decade, Northern Nevada commercial and residential real estate. Good friend. She can't go anywhere without people shouting out, Sue Berry with an A, because it's BARRY.com. So thank you to Sue as well.
Yes.
Calling
Now,
out Sue Berry and calling me out as well, but I apologize too.
Reno
That was
has
my
great
mistake.
food, and Sue was
Yeah.
awesome.
So do we
She
have
was
to
here.
have Sue Berry for a night out with a good dinner?
Ooh, in Reno. Let's
Ooh,
go.
or brunch.
Yeah.
Paid by Jeff. Yes, because he screwed that up. Absolutely.
Okay.
BARRY.
Now, to food news. At the start of this year, the chip world received news that flavor swaps were here. They came and went. Don't know if you tried them.
Yeah, tried a few.
This was courtesy of Frito-Lay, where they took their most beloved flavors from their snacks and they plopped them onto other snacks.
There was a Cool Ranch ruffle.
Again, these aren't out now. They were. They came and went in February during the Super Bowl, and they were out at the stores by the end of March. So you have Doritos Cool Ranch on Ruffles.
Yep.
That was one of the flavor swaps. Okay.
They're good.
You had Ruffles cheddar and sour cream, but they put it on Doritos.
Not very good.
So the chip is the Dorito, but it's okay. And then on Crunchy Cheetos, they put Lay's Sweet Southern Heat Barbecue.
It was okay.
No.
It's okay. So you did have you
Yeah.
have all of these?
Yep, I tried all
Okay.
of them. They're on one of the Food Factor episodes, one of the early ones.
Any winners? Anyone that went?
Cheeto, I ate the whole bag of Cheetos. Those are probably my favorite. Oh, the Cool Ranch Ruffles were for sure the winner. Those were
All right. Now,
delicious.
those were the original. Those were limited edition. So we're getting new ones, new flavor swaps from Lay's. We'll return one of them and give you two new ones. You just mentioned the Doritos Cool Ranch on Ruffles. That's coming back. Everybody apparently loved
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
The other two new options, you have Doritos that are flavored like Fritos chili cheese.
Oh, that works as the corn tortilla chip. Yeah, that's good. They're staying to the flavors. I think that's where they messed up last time. They tried putting the cheddar cheese on the Dorito, but you just tasted too much of the corn tortilla strip itself. It didn't blend well.
Okay. All right.
The potato starch
it'll
mixed
work.
well with cheese.
I do like though the consistency of the corn chip.
Yeah,
with
it's
the
good
chili
crunch.
cheese.
Absolutely.
But-
you need bolder
Right.
flavors or a little
Fritos?
something with a little more of a bite.
What's the barbecue
And
honey
then-
one? Yes.
On Cheetos, so you've got a version of Ruffles, which is Doritos Cool Ranch. You've got a version of Doritos, which is Fritos chili cheese, and then you've got a version of Cheetos, which are Ruffles sour cream and onion. So it's sour cream and onion
Ooh.
Cheetos.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
That
so those are
sounds-
your three new ones. Next year, they'll be
Yeah.
out.
Next year.
Next,
Next year.
2027.
What,
Sorry.
What
Hey.
month?
Okay, wait till February. Okay.
Don't you love that, D?
Happy
What month,
Valentine's
right?
Day.
Because they say 2027. It could literally be December.
Yeah.
Hopefully February for the Super Bowl
Yeah,
again. but-
hopefully they let them out
Yeah.
early, like they sell cars. You can buy a 2000. You can buy like a
Right.
2000 and
They're
what is
gonna-
it? 27
They're
already.
making like a Valentine's Day.
Yeah, those are
Cheetos.
out. Makes no sense. The internet's latest frozen treat for summer. It's all about watermelon. Videos of people making ice cream inside a frozen watermelon using just the fruit and milk have popped up all across social media, gaining millions upon millions of views.
It looked time consuming
Okay. I thought that.
because they sped up a lot of those videos. I'm like, how long are you stirring that for?
I can eat a watermelon straight though. Like I would probably
Yeah.
get more. I'd like
Watermelon.
watermelon better than what did you say? Watermelon ice cream, right?
Yeah, they just put
Yeah.
milk
I'm
on
just
it.
eating
they
it. I
stir
like
Yeah,
watermelon.
Does that be frozen or are they just doing it with the
Well,
warm
that's-
watermelon?
That's the time-consuming part. Yeah, you got to make it frozen if it's going to be ice cream. Here, you need two ingredients: a watermelon that you cut in
Okay,
half,
that's one.
and then milk or cream.
Okay.
And people have used online everything from regular milk to heavy cream to non-dairy coconut milk and almond milk. Okay, good
Ooh,
for
sweet
you.
and condensed milk, a little coconut. Oh,
Sure, whatever you want to do. So you create a bowl-shaped hole in the center of your fresh watermelon half. And then you leave plenty of fruit surrounding the hole. So it's kind of like carving a pumpkin, right? And then you wrap your watermelon in plastic wrap and you place it in the freezer overnight or until it's frozen solid. Once it is, you pour milk and cream into the hole you made, fill it about a third. You can always add more, and then hand churn it using a spoon or an ice cream scoop. You can scrape the watermelon flesh into your dairy and mix continuously for 3 to 4 minutes, scraping in as much frozen watermelon as you need, and you get a smooth, creamy, light pink watermelon ice cream that you
I have a couple friends or couple friends that would probably make something like this. And it's the first thing I kind of go, oh, I don't want to be here. And like, oh, we made our own homemade watermelon ice cream, and you're just like, saw it on YouTube.
Thanks.
I'm like, all right.
Yeah, it sounds awful.
Yeah.
That sounds like my childhood going to the hippie school's kids. Like all the other parents were super hippies, and you go over there and they'd make handmade stuff like this.
Well, there's like a
home.
Yeah, it sounds.
They knitted you a sweater or what?
No, they'd make like their own fruit roll up. They would make their own little granola crap, like their own version of trail mix.
And they try to swap you for your ho-ho?
So I went to this, but they tried to sell me on a cake. And they didn't use sugar in the frosting, and the mom tried to tell me that it was actually really good, and it was disgusting.
They tried to make you buy it, or you had to eat it on your own volition?
I went to one of the
they didn't
kids'
sell you
birthdays, and it was just disgusting. It was
Caca?
nasty, and the mom's like, "Oh no, this is good. This is a good one. It's healthy for you."
It was caca.
Kyle the menace.
just
He just throws the
imagine-
cupcake down on the ground.
Yeah, so I imagine I'm surprised that this wasn't served alongside with that caca cake.
Applesauce.
Yeah.
Sugar.
Dude, yeah, how do you pitch that? No sugar
With
and
the monk
icing.
fruit and the applesauce. No.
And Jeff opens up that can of worms. You're at you just made fresh homemade watermelon. Great. Ice cream. That's cool. And these are the people that they freeze grapes to use as ice cubes in
for
your
wine.
white wine.
Yeah.
It's like, get out of here. I please.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
That
Those
doesn't
those
sound
bougie
bad.
people that are like trying to create the most
I like those.
creative
I do
or
too.
funny date environment in their head, and it doesn't match with your head at all. They're just like, oh, we.
Sounds awful.
It is awful.
Yeah,
nice
but
cold
no, put
Pinot
some orange
Grigio
juice
with a
and
little bit of
ice
white
cube,
grapes in there.
Yeah, some pretty flowers. Yeah.
I don't know about pretty flowers, but
Oh,
I
I
do like
can't.
snacking on the grapes when they get a little unfrozen.
Yeah.
If you sell medical equipment and then you spend an hour telling me about your podcast you want to create, and then give me watermelon ice cream.
Yikes! PTSD for Jeff. Got it. He wants no watermelon ice cream.
Yeah, I don't want any of
try
this
it. I'll
either.
try it.
Like, just keep this frozen fruit
Yeah.
crap
Churn
away
your
from
own butter.
And the frozen grape thing bothers me because it's one thing to freeze Dr. Pepper, into an ice cube, which you can do.
Great.
And then you use it as an ice cube in your Dr. Pepper because as it melts, it's melting
Ooh.
I'm
Dr.
doing
Pepper.
that with iced coffee.
Pepper on pepper.
The problem is with a grape, it as it melts, it doesn't really release the liquid, and what it does release tastes nothing like your wine. Wine doesn't taste like green grapes.
No, I
Pinot
know it
Grigio
doesn't,
are
but it's a nice
expensive.
accompaniment
It's
with it.
hot
You have
outside.
grapes
No, it's
on your
not.
charcuterie
No.
board when you drink wine.
No,
I don't get it.
no, it's not.
But
It's
who-
actually awful.
Okay.
Do we put ice in our wine?
If you
No.
want to, you want to chill it off. If it's warm and
If
the
you're-
bartender doesn't have it in the cooler,
Or if you're in a
then
hot
yeah.
summer day.
or if you're over the age of 75,
Yeah, right. No, I would say too,
it's refreshing. I like it.
get a wine cooler.
No.
I would love one right,
Right.
now, actually.
Right. Get a wine cooler, have a beer, do something else. You want something ice cold? It's not
Look,
wine.
I didn't say I
Ugh.
did it in public, but in the privacy of my house, there's some
Yeah.
grapes.
Oh.
Why not?
Oh,
Vibe.
So
Your
wait,
Honor.
no, you
It's
put
a vibe.
grapes in your wine?
What?
Your,
Frozen
Your Honor,
grapes.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I didn't murder him in public. I did it in my house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he intruded. It was okay to murder in that situation.
Maybe frozen strawberries maybe would be better.
By the way,
than
just-
frozen grapes.
I
As
do
a-
a
as a-
medley. Lemons.
As a point
limes.
of responsibility, I need to once again stop everything and make sure you all understand that in most states, you are not in any way legally entitled to murder someone just because they're in your home. They have to be presenting a legitimate, imminent threat to you or someone. Just being in your home, the way it was phrased, you can't just.
Also,
grab it.
in
that
other-
person was threatening to make me the watermelon ice cream, and I wasn't having any of that wrong.
Then you're good. You're good. You're fine.
America's
Yeah.
RAD Cast continues
watermelon
next,
ice
only on the radnetwork.com.
If you've never heard of microseal, let me tell you what it isn't. It is not a really small marine mammal. Get it? A microseal? Oh, fine. Just ask AI. AI describes microseal this way with a bunch of AI words. Microseal is a premium, eco-friendly, and biodegradable fabric protection spray that penetrates deep into fibers to provide permanent stain, soil, and sun fade resistance for rugs, furniture, and delicate fabrics. It uses nanotechno blah 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 and blue 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 blue. What AI is trying to say is that microseal is non-toxic, non-allergenic, safe for pets and children, and although AI doesn't say this, it should, you need to contact a longtime maggot Joel from AdvantageSteam.com right now to get him to apply microseal for you. You can even make appointments online at AdvantageSteam.com. We've had microseal for years at Williams Manor, and it treats a lot more than carpets. Microseal protects virtually all fibrous materials, including wool, cotton, silk, suede, leather, and synthetic fabrics. It protects upholstery, carpets, rugs, draperies, and clothing, including wedding dresses. And ladies, you're going to need what? 3 or 4 of those in your lifetime. And it protects against stains, moisture, and UV degradation without changing the texture. Also, if you're an interior designer, Joel has a special program just for you, and all you have to do is say the password, which is what? What? There's no password, I guess. Never mind. Whoever you are, contact Joel at AdvantageSteam.com. And if you're an interior designer, tell him, I guess. I don't know. That's AdvantageSteam.com, where you'll learn more about microseal and everything else that Joel offers. At AdvantageSteam.com, that's AdvantageSteam.com, AdvantageSteam.com. Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of, while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040. Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
And now, live from Midtown Sacramento, this is America's RAD Cast, presented by the RAD Network. Follow us online pretty much everywhere. Find all the details at theradnetwork.com.
Working our way through food news. We got a couple other items here. We'll go to the soda game. Couple of new. Everybody mentions Crush, right? Remember Crush? Crush soda,
Yeah,
Crush, Orange Crush,
Yeah.
Grape Crush, all the crushes. All right.
All the
Crush is introducing a soda inspired by the 90s, although technically this new flavor did not exist in the 90s. It's inspired
Is it
by a
Pokemon?
flavor. That was a huge hit in the. Well, it was a flavor, not a thing. A flavor.
Pikachu.
It was a huge hit in the 90s. So it's introducing. You remember? I mean, in the night, fruit punch, right? Was big with school lunch boxes and high C
Hell
and
yeah.
Hawaiian punch. So
I love
Crush's Big Trappa Punch.
Cool.
They got the
Yep.
90s logos, right?
I hope it lives up to be as good as Shasta's Tiki Punch.
It features a mix of bold, fruit-forward flavors. There will be hints of pineapple and strawberry
Perfect.
available this month. it'll be out.
Cool. Oh, hell yeah. I'm definitely interested in that. I love Shasta Tiki Punch. It's probably my favorite soda. And if they
And then you add in
anywhere
the
close
Crush.
to that.
I mean, the
Crush is
nostalgia
good.
of Crush, though.
Yeah.
Crush was always, in my opinion, was always like a good choice. If I saw that in like a ice chest at my friend's house, I'm like, yep.
I always
going
got
with
them
the Crush.
confused with Slice.
Well,
Orange Slice.
Oh, Slice is good too. Yep.
Because I think they both have
See,
oranges.
Crush for me was elevated because they nailed one of those flavors that is so hard to screw up. Grape Crush is really good, and people screw up grape flavor all the time.
Grape shouldn't be
Oh
an
man!
option.
Oh, I always notice like the cheaper brand sodas have really good grape too.
Like Shasta grape.
Yeah, I don't know about Shasta. No. But like the knockoff brands, like you go to like Select Service or whatever they're called.
I think Shasta's
I
kind of
think
like
that's
that, right?
Sam's
Yeah,
Club.
they're
Or a
cheaper.
knockoff
Yeah.
kind of?
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
I really like their line, man. They're great soda. Love Shasta.
Yesterday we were talking more about restaurants, and we got to A&W, and that led us to root beer, and we were talking about root beer you get from the store. And Jeff, you're pro from the store bought root beer. You're pro which one?
A&W, yeah.
You're pro A&W.
Diet
Okay.
A&W.
Not well, yeah,
Ew.
sometimes, but no.
Gross.
A&W root beer.
Okay. Yeah.
I just do the diet to like make myself like feel a little bit better, but I always go for the good stuff when I'm celebrating.
A&W is supreme.
When I want the good stuff. When I go to like a fast food place, I've never gotten a diet.
A
So.
fat food place or a fast food?
Fat and fast.
God, I want
What's
some
the
food
difference?
right now.
The so this happens so often. This show it happens with a sports show, or we'll be talking about something, and then all of a sudden that day or the next day, we didn't know, and a news item comes out, and boom, people are talking about it. A&W is stepping into the light with a new flavor that's going right after Mug's extraordinarily popular root beer floats vanilla
goddamn
howler
good.
soda.
Yeah.
You've had the mug thing.
Oh, the
Okay.
mug is so good. It is really good. Yeah, it kicks A&W's ass when it comes to the flavor. So I see why they're jumping
The
on
mug
the game.
float, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the mug
Okay.
floats. Oh, it's a hybrid between root beer and cream soda. It's a perfect balance too. Mug got it spot on.
And to that point, having ordered it yesterday, you do have to make sure, if you want to compare it to the one that's blowing the doors off, that you get the Mug root beer floats vanilla howler.
Yep.
They have a regular root beer float. That ain't the one. Everybody's
Vanilla
going
howler.
nuts over the vanilla howler because it's inspired by dirty sodas. As Kyle said, it combines Mug's classic herbal root beer with a smooth, creamy vanilla finish to mimic a root beer float without any actual cream added. Okay, so that's Mug's that's already out there kicking ass.
Oh, yeah.
Along comes A&W hitting back with its own creamy vanilla option. A&W's new root beer float soda. That's it. That's all it's called. Is a blend of sassafras and licorice flavored earthy root beer with the vanilla kissed flavor of and creamy mouthfeel of vanilla ice cream, thus your root beer float. It's a direct follow-up to their ice cream sundae soda from last year. It's limited edition, hitting stores now. Both of them come in classic and zero sugar varieties, of course. I did not get the zero sugar variety.
Oh yeah, good job. The ice cream soda one was gross.
Did you get one? Wait, is that what it is?
No, he's got the mug. He's got the howler.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
What was the ice cream soda? What the ice
It
cream
was
soda?
a chocolate. I think it was
from
a
who?
sundae. It was like A&W did an ice cream sundae
yeah.
version, and it's kind of gross. I don't like the fake chocolate ice cream flavor in my soda. Vanilla.
So this is the Mug Floats Vanilla Howler, and that's the one you got to get.
Oh yeah.
With 43 grams of total sugar. Yes.
Sounds like a food factory.
Yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah. I love these, and that's not that bad. I had a Fuego soda and had 83 grams of sugar.
I'd rather do like root beer testing than the Buffalo Wild Wings testing we just did yesterday.
Ooh.
We had to pour all these
so there's a
like
little-
stuff off. Like I had no idea what I was doing.
Okay.
I was like,
So
wait, do
that's
you
a-
put them
that's a
right on your
preview.
mouth? Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Is it
for
creamy?
tomorrow. Is that tomorrow's food factor?
Yeah,
the Pop
I'll have it
Rocks?
ready
That's
tomorrow
it?
morning.
So this is the one you've had, Kyle, that you love, the Mug Floats Vanilla Howler thing.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay,
Yep.
that's excellent. That
Yeah,
is-
I
that is-
featured that in I actually featured this in a Food Factor episode. I was eating something and then I did a little
I love that pop.
homage to it. So I was like, I got this, and holy crap!
and I am in no way stealing Kyle's thunder here. It's just this was a story today that and the fact that I was able to find it right away. It's in stores. The A&W root beer float.
Oh, you got
But once again,
Oh, you got both.
40 grams of total sugar.
Oh,
Thank you
yeah,
very
yeah.
much.
All right.
Love it.
Wait, how
Good
many
shows.
M&Ms have you eaten today so far?
No M&M.
No, okay, your palate's good. Okay, thank you.
Are these cold or are they warm?
Oh, ice cold.
Okay.
Ice cold from last night.
Beautiful.
Should be in a mug.
I had toast and coffee 5 hours ago,
So you're
and then I had 2 hard-boiled eggs 2 hours ago, and I had 5 boiled shrimp about an hour ago. So
Okay.
that's it.
So you're gonna be
Okay.
a
That's
squatty
all.
potty
An hour
later.
ago.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
jealous.
saying. You don't
I'm
need no
jealous,
lettuce for
right?
that.
Do we have any root beer?
Dietary. No root beer. Damn. Yeah.
I usually have some zero sugar root beers.
Actually, no, there is a zero sugar. I think I forced
A&W.
it to you. Yeah.
What do you think? What we got? Live on air.
I want to hear
real.
the bubble.
I'm guessing mug's better.
Here's the thing. It is exactly as A&W describes it, and so it's completely different. They're calling both of these root beer floats, but the A&W, you do really get the sassafras liquor side of it, which I'm guessing, Jeff, is kind of what you like about the original A&W, which I prefer A&W too. So I get a lot more of A&W root beer with some vanilla. It's really good.
Mug.
This is better. The mug is
Really?
better.
Okay.
But yeah,
It's its own animal.
if you want what Kyle was describing, that creaminess, the root beer floatiness, yeah, it's not this A&W's not bad. It's not
We'll
bad.
find some.
I would try it.
We'll try some in here because
Yeah.
I
I've
have
got-
to test this now.
If somebody wants to come by, I've got 11 cans of each of these.
Yeah.
Actually, I have to come by.
Thank
So.
God. Yeah. Thank you.
Perfect.
Grab a can.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Okay, that does it. Screw you guys, and I'm going home. Talking to where I draw the line. Go on and go home, you fat chicken.
Bye, little guy. So long.
Bless you.
See ya,
Miss.
bye.
Bye-bye.
You're supposed to look up and catch it, not get hit in the head with it.
I didn't get hit.
I know, but
Bon voyage. To the
You broke it.
I would look horrible on screen.
So long.
Do it again.
Bye-bye now. Bye.
See ya. Bye. Bye-bye.
So long.
Oh, look who dropped that.
Well, goodbye. And don't think it hasn't been a little slice of heaven, because it hasn't.
God bless